This is the most gorilla ever. Let's do this. This is Slaith the Space Marine reporting in for Oblivion. And Jackler will show up whenever he'll show up. Right, Jackler? Right? You'll just show up whenever. After dark. So I didn't get my squad finished in my painting stream. It's kind of bummer. But, you know, I can always pick that up tomorrow. So anybody who's interested in watching me finish up 10 intercessors and bloodhounds, we can all be in the stream.
I take it you want something. Well, what is it?
I think they all know what I want. Alright, guys, high five, high five. Okay. Let's activate the pillar. Let's go to activate pillars and stuff. Jeez, when's Jackler gonna show up? It's almost like he's not wanting to be part of the show. That's it, he's out of the show. No. We'll just wait for him. Sound quality is gonna be garbage, and I'm not really caring about that. This isn't really a gaming stream. This is an after dark, and I'm just I just happen to be playing a game, so totally different. It's totally different. Here's my crew. Wait, where is everybody? Aren't they all right there? Okay, so we're going to fast travel. This is my castle. Battlethorn Castle. This guy's still hanging around, or I don't know what he's doing. Okay, how many lockpicks do I have? Because I had a plan. I think I was going to give everybody lockpicks. Do I have enough for that? No. I mean, I could just glitch myself some, but then that just kind of ruins the fun of the game, so let's not do that. Where could I get lockpicks? Lockpicks. I need lockpicks. I know where to go. We need to go all the way up to Bruma, close to Skyrim. So we're gonna go there. Welcome to After Dark. Kind of. Or did you just leave? What happened there? Someone just joined to crash.
Stop wasting my time.
Somebody just call me Snowman? Okay, so we're gonna go into this bar here. We're going to get ourselves...
How are you?
Being better. How about you?
I've been better.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I hear all of Skyrim is under siege. The Daedra lay waste to the old holds, and there is little to do to stop it.
It seems it is a dire situation throughout all of Tamriel.
Good day.
Take care.
You have the hands of an illusionist.
Hey, what's up? Oh, that was wonderful. It's good to hear your crackly, static-y voice.
What is... Right.
I'm just hearing, like, static noises and...
Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got?
Still a bunch of static. Static.
I'm glad that's done.
Alright, so there.
Shadow hide you.
Now I bought 100 lockpicks. So, I'm going to save. That's better. So we'll save. And then considering all these guys are like my followers from these different quests that I just decided not to do. Or not to finish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pickpocket them. But reverse styles. So instead of taking something off of them, I'm putting stuff on them. I'm hearing a major echo there. Getting some crazy echo. Atropos, you need to turn your volume down. Do you have a earphone? Like, yeah. Bruh. Bruh! This is the After Dark show, everybody, everyone who's watching. Pretty much it's pretty much, you need to have headphones or, like, earbuds for this one. Because if you're going to be listening, welcome to hell, yeah. That's much better. That's a billion times better. Alright, so let's put 3 lockpicks on this guy. Let's put 3 lockpicks on this guy. And I put a lockpick on the skooma addicts that were trying to get into the skooma den, and immediately they went in. So clearly the NPCs will use lockpicks. So I'm just going to give them all lockpicks. So that way the next time I'm in a dungeon or something, and maybe there's an enemy behind a locked door, they'll just unlock it for me, and I'll just be like, alright. What do you mean? No, you don't actually play as the main character in Obilvion. You see, Martin's the main character in Obilvion. You're just the hero of Kvatch. You're just the guy that saved Martin this one time, so that way Martin could save the world. And you did a bunch of other stuff, maybe, if you chose to. Like you know, you were the hero in the arena. You became the leader of all of the different places and things and stuffs. Lockpick. There we go. This guy, he can die. He doesn't count or anything. If he dies, he respawns, so he's not special, so I can give him whatever. I don't know if he'll use stuff, but there. Yeah, pretty much fuck him, yeah. Alright, so here's my crew that fight stuff for me. And my character has never murdered anybody, because, you know, certain things will count as murder if you kill them. So instead of murdered anybody... Yeah, and so instead of my character actually committing murder, he's just gotten his like gang of thugs to kill people for them. He like antagonizes them, so then they attack, and then these guys are like my friends, so then they'll stand up for me, and then that person gets murdered by these guys who are like invincible because they can't actually die. It just works. And also all their armor that they're wearing, I made that for them. I spawned it and then did a little exploit to give them weightless armor that then I enchanted. So now they all have weightless enchanted hoods and clothing and all this stuff and weapons, and they're all good. It's all good. Just works. It was, but I'm playing the game on, let's see, on the highest difficulty, I think. I should be. Here we go. So that's one of those things where you're like, you walk up to somebody and they kill you in one hit. Like, let's see how long it would take me to die if I wanted to. Or I'll just autosave it. Yeah, I'll do a test. And also, this game is very likely to crash. And so if it crashes, I'm just going to have to restart my Xbox. But wait, yes, what? Alright.
Quickly. Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
Jackler, fix your headset.
Oh, muskrat more fearsome than
This is...
And those are to me like that's just in a town, right? And my hits are reduced. So essentially, just to put the math to it, my attacks do 1/6 damage, and everybody's attacks on me do ×6 damage. That's what hard mode is in this game. It just works. That's gonna be like, I'm gonna say that way too many times tonight. It's gonna be awesome. So Necromunda. Underhive, hey? Underhive Wars. And with James Workshop giving us his clever trailer there. Oh yeah, I should have made it in that like with make it all black and white and then make it cut like with like the music, like something like from Fallout. And then make it cut like to like the text. All right, so what do I want? Sorry? Yeah, exactly. That's now. What do I want to go do? Independent thievery. That's always fun. But then I probably want to get rid of these goons. The arena. Nah. Really? Let's turn up everybody's volume. Volume up. Volume up.
There we go. That sounds better.
And
I don't know how much you actually want to hear us talk. Here we are.
yay! Well, I mean, it should be coming up audibly. But wait a second. Wait a second. Unless I...
You are perfectly clear.
That's probably because maybe if I turn on the desktop audio. How about now? What's it? I mean, you guys are gonna have to say something for you to know if you're gonna be.
Yeah. Jack, can you hear me?
But then again, I've now probably made it so it's more audible through the stream. Maybe not necessarily through Discord.
Uh-oh. I muted the stream so I didn't have to hear me twice.
Well, the problem with talking to me through the stream would be there'd be a delay. But now hopefully other people can hear better. What do I want to? What's this? No. No. No, 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 no. What's this way? Wait, what? What? Okay. Seems there's a cave over there. But this way goes to the castle.
Morning.
Goes to the castle.
What's in the cave?
Well, we'll go find the cave. Alright, crew. You need a torch.
Slate in the mirror.
This guy needs a torch. Alright. We're gonna go down to torch. Because torches are also weightless. There you go, have a torch, buddy. You gonna pull out your torch? Everyone else is... There you go. And their torches never burn out. So I just need to give them one. Now they all have torches. Is it kind of scary that I've got a bunch of people with, like, burning torches? We're showing up at your door. Hey! It's us.
It's also
like, you got
nighttime, which doesn't bode well for you.
You got these dudes. The hoods just showing up at your door at midnight. Excuse me, sir. Can we borrow some sugar?
And how come the black guy is the guy that has different armor? They all have this armor, but then just the black guy's got this armor. Something doesn't seem right here.
Is his armor worse?
It is, because his armor's not enchanted or weightless. He's got the armor that like... Wait, did the
Look
game
at this,
freeze?
This plain racism.
Oh, the game froze.
Late to space.
Well, all that...
Boo.
That just means I just need to reach in, turn off my Xbox. Hey, reflection. And then turn on the Xbox. But that's just Oblivion in general. And that's not an exaggeration. That is just Oblivion.
Every Bethesda game ever is what you're describing.
Every Bethesda... Yeah, you know what? I'll take your
Yeah, I
description.
mean, it's true, right?
But you know what? It just works.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with a Bethesda game, just nothing ever works consistent.
It just...
It just works consistently. That's all.
I know how you feel, New Vegas.
Hey, what's up, Lieutenant? Hey, boys, I'll jump on in like 45 minutes. Taking callers and chat. I'm just having a bandage changed. Obey the law. I just saw that now.
He said obey the law when you were chomping on that guard with your sword.
Yeah, probably when it was like, halt!
Violate.
You have violated the law. See, I want to wait until after I've done a bunch of stuff and to then start like the Dark Brotherhood missions, where you actually have to go around and do all these murders. That's why my
It's
character.
been so long.
I mean, that's why my character's done so much stuff and hasn't. I've gone completely out of my way, completely unnecessarily out of my way to make my character have not committed a single murder.
I'm trying to think how long it's been since I played Oblivion. It's got to be like 15 plus about 15 years.
It's a game with replayability. I played it late. I didn't play it when it came out.
I had to buy a new video card so I could play it. I was all excited.
It'd be nice if I could play it. I'm sure my laptop's just shit, but it'd be better on laptop probably. And it would be not me doing guerrilla recording like this, which is of course everyone's favorite all the time.
I mean, there's a certain...
It's charming.
Yeah.
It's handsome. Okay,
That's
well,
a strong term.
at least I'm still here. Alright, let's disappear. Give this guy his torch. So yeah, one of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to get the Umbra sword at level 1. Which is this, like, quest sword. It's like one of the best swords in the game, just to put it like that. Just to put it in that few words, right? And there's no way you can beat Umbra at level 1 because Umbra's like level 50 or something like that. And they're just and they have all these natural abilities that just make them just invincible pretty much to you at that point. So all I did was I just like made them hostile to me, ran away from them, jumped on top of a rock, and then had these goofs wail into her. And then when that stopped working, because Umbra was healing too fast for these 6 goof-offs to actually kill her, I then had to run. Oh, wait.
We got a burglar!
That's not my horse, is it?
Die!
It's so funny how fast, how immediate your text is, and then I find out what you're talking about 6 minutes later.
Sorry, which? Oh, you're hearing me say it, and then you're watching it. Yeah. Oh, okay.
What? What are you talking about? A horse? And all of a sudden, oh yeah. Okay.
That just means that you have the premonitious ability that your psychic powers that you know what's going to be coming before you even see it. I was considering making a new character. But I mean, why bother if it's I'm going to all this effort playing this one character. If I make a new character, it's I'll make one just for the stream. No, I'm not even. This is literally just me playing while we're doing this. But it's also dragging all of the attention in the most awesome way. Because it's Oblivion.
Yeah. I'm entertained.
If it was Fallout, would be better.
I have Fallout 3.
The second best Fallout?
Yeah.
Or the modern ones? Fallout 2 is the best, but...
Yeah, I'm a New Vegas
different,
kind of guy.
The thing is you can't compare the old Fallout to the new ones, because they're completely different playstyles in different games in general.
I played the first one.
New Vegas is by far the best.
I played the top-down RPG one, the first one, and then I played the third one, and I've only played those 2.
And you need to play New Vegas. That's the best Fallout.
Indeed, it is the best Fallout.
For some reason, I didn't like the cowboy aesthetic.
I'm only asking for a single
I don't know why.
Tough shit player.
Yeah, pretty much though, right? It's such a minor thing.
Says Slate the Gunslinger.
Well, Slate's actually a gunslinger, necromunda, like a cowboy.
Well, he's not from Necromunda, but yeah.
You know what I...
He's from unnamed cowboy planet Wild West, / possibly Talrak. But that would make no sense if he was from Talrak. Unless I completely changed what Talrak was. So. Whoa. Okay, those guys are pretty close. Alright.
What? Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat. Who will help an old beggar?
Okay, we're moving on. Moving on up to the big time. Okay, so not stealing the horse that time. Because it's not my horse.
How are you?
What's this guy? Humilus Nonius.
Walk the tree if you want to buy a horse.
Maybe I want to buy a horse.
I'm new here in Bruma myself. I'm from down Heartland way. Nord's up here. No offense. Don't
I'm guessing the game is really, really quiet, right?
Heartlanders.
Is everybody gone?
No, we're here.
The game is probably inaudible, I'm assuming, right?
I can sort of hear it.
You heard about the Finders Guild members tearing up a
Probably
tavern
turn up the
in Lakewood?
volume.
As if they didn't have enough problems
When the
with
characters
Blackwood
start.
Company. Good day.
Let's buy a horse.
Jack, where are you from? Of course, we have to talk at the same time. That's just bad luck. Jack, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Brazil.
Oh, awesome.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Shit. Fuck it, I'm not reloading.
Stop right there, criminal scum. I've heard that line way too many fucking times in my life.
Dog. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, dog. Let's go.
Oh, the good old Bethesda physics where it looks like you're ice skating on everything.
Yeah, I try to stick away from third person unless I'm like sitting down. Unless I'm like in some kind of sort of like some sort of area where it would look cool if I'm just standing. Or if I'm on the horse maybe. If I'm on the horse, maybe I'll go into third person. But very rarely will I go into third person because it just looks so goofy.
And it looks like you're like running on Crisco.
I have no idea what's around here. What's coming to attack me? Oh, wolf. There we go. Got my dog. What's this thing? Rune stone. The stone stirs under your hand. Do you seek its conjured weapon and armor? Wait, did I say no? Yes. Okay, what did it give me? Oh, the gauntlets and the dagger. Okay. I really want to get the shield. That'd be nice to get like the weightless shield. But I need to get my skills up a little bit higher to be able to do that. I mean, I could just sit there and just spam it for a while, but that's, of course, quality entertainment. You know, for everybody. It's
Perfectly balanced.
Oh, it's perfectly balanced. Well, I mean, like, I don't mind the leveling up system in this game. It's like if you put the work in to train, your character has trained in that sense. You know, if you think about it that way, that's fine. It is a little bit broken when in some... Oh, shit. I'm dead.
Yeah, there's a few like skills and traits that you can abuse in the game, specifically stealth, which is one of the more overpowered things in every Bethesda game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're not wrong on that one. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat her or lie and be like, I totally didn't make myself a stealthy character at the beginning and then turn myself into a slightly magic range character a little bit after that and then start working on, you know, like, it's like I totally didn't do those things in that order and in that thing. Nope. Why would I do that? I didn't just leave my game on with my controller stuck in a corner, you know, sneaking around every so often pressing the A button, you know, just to make sure. No, of course. Why would anyone do that? That's not immersive gameplay.
Yeah. Rubber band the joystick to a corner, go to school, come back to your next level.
Oh, but the thing is, I'm level 1. I'm
max level of stealth.
Yeah. So my character is just staying at level 1 on purpose. So everybody at maximum difficulty. So everybody's difficult, but at the same time, they're
Keeps their health down, right?
it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm just becoming like a maxed out level 1 character, and everyone's level 1 unless they're scripted to be a certain level. And then, admittedly, I'm gonna say, like, there's a part where I do have a part that is not totally legit. I was playing this game using just minor exploits, no glitches and things, and then eventually I caved and got bored, and I duplicated some items for money. And then I duplicated some items for enchanting.
That's the best of
Yeah.
There's ways of getting infinite of the same item in this game without even duplicating. So realistically, duplicating is not even that big of a deal.
Oh, but it goes. It gets worse because then I started doing the permanent enchanted items boost.
Yeah.
So now I'm wearing essentially 7 different rings that give me +6 endurance. So now I've got full endurance at level 1. I'm you know, like I was like, all right, I've done enough work. I'm a high enough level. I'm just gonna level up myself, game. You can go fuck yourself, game. I know what I'm doing, right? But then one of the disadvantages to stuff that I've done already is if I start leveling up, which I have to do to play some of these quests, right? Like some of the quests, it's just unavoidable to start them in any other way other than being a certain level. Although, I mean, some of them you can, like the Umbra quest, the Clavicus Vial quest, by killing Umbra or getting Umbra to die and picking up the sword, you then trigger a quest that you have to be level 2. But there's not many, if any, I think there's no other quests that do that.
What I'm hearing is that you play this game way too fucking much.
I've actually played this game not very much. I just read up on some stuff because I was like...
Doesn't sound like...
No, I've read up on this game too much. And I've watched too many videos of other people doing things and going, how did they do that? And then I try it myself.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so really it's I stepped on the backs and on the shoulders of geniuses, right, who knew what they were doing.
Of greater men.
Greater men, right? And then I just sold it and marketed it and I just put it onto lunchboxes, you know, without knowing any of the consequences. Right? Slaith-tastic Park.
Straight up
So, Mr. Garf himself owes me an hour of his time. What should I do with it?
He owes you an hour of his time.
Please explain.
Yeah, can you explain this one to both of us and to our audiences now and in the future?
So there's a Patreon that you can use to subscribe to Garf at Epic Narrator.
Mm-hmm.
And I subscribe to the third from the top, which does I get an hour painting session or a gaming session every 2 weeks with him. So I get to, you know, it's a negotiation, but what should I decide? Like, do I want to play a video game with Garf, or do I just want to bullshit with the guy?
Have both of you play like a dating sim with nudity.
Ooh, that's.
And make him narrate the sex.
Only if I can mod that naked Magnus into the game.
Yeah, there's no 40k dating. So that's what's.
Wait, did I
You guys
die?
want to get rich real quick? Can anyone code here?
What?
What?
Can anyone code so we can make a 40k dating sim? We can get rich quick.
Learn to code.
Learn to code.
No, I have no idea how to code.
Me neither.
My coding
Well,
is
I get a
like
friend
playing
who's a
Diablo.
software engineer. Which one?
Oh wow. Oh, this is like a tough question. This is kind of like, I like Transformers. Really? Which one do you like? Which side do you
There's
like?
only one answer. And there's only one answer, and whatever you choose is wrong.
There's only one answer to all of those questions. It feels like. Wait, what's? Mel's
You've already said you're a Beast Wars fanatic, so I don't even know if we can have
Beast
a
Wars
conversation.
fanatic. I think that might be a little bit extreme. That's
Are you
fanatic.
fan is short
For
fan is
fanatic.
short for fanatics.
It is, but it also would imply that I would be, I mean, enjoying it and being a fan. Like, it's not, I don't have posters or toys or anything like that. It was something I watched in my childhood. It's not something I'm watching now. It's something I enjoyed. And, that's the one I experienced. I didn't get to experience the other one because it wasn't on TV when I was watching TV as a kid. I got to watch Beast
How
Wars.
old are you?
32.
So I'm 33. Yeah, I'm 33.
Yeah.
And the original Transformers was on television when I was a kid on reruns, so I knew what it was. But yes, my indoctrination into Transformers was through Beast Wars.
I got to know Transformers from my older brothers, and the hand-me-down toys that I got. Like, one of my toys that I got to play with from them was a Grimlock.
Oh yeah.
You know, he was like silver, and his back opened up so that way he could have somebody sit inside his back or something. It was a weird toy. It had like clear parts to it. Is this a good person or a bad person?
Leave me alone.
Kimona Tong Thug.
Make it quick. The Nibonians think they're slick. Slippery is more like it. Stop talking. Enough.
So it's just some thugs.
So what's Canada like?
Canada?
Yeah, tell us about Canadian.
Canada.
Well, I could tell you about how Canada died, but I would rather tell you how Canada lived.
And the hearts of our all Imperial Guardsmen.
Yeah. There used to be a Canada. Where did my country go? Or whatever, right? Where's my country gone? Did you ever see that South Park?
Your position.
Canadian.
I wonder if I can get on top of this point.
The only difference between where I live and where you live is it gets like the fucking 100 degrees here, like on a daily basis. Otherwise, like the wildlife and stuff like that's pretty much the same.
To Canada? Like,
Yeah, like rabbits, deer, wolves, mountain lions,
yeah.
pretty much birds.
There's also,
We get,
there's also Gigglebrooks.
what was that?
Gigglebrooks.
The fuck is that?
Elaborate.
Gigglebrooks.
Explanation is needed.
Well, there's Gigglebrooks.
Are you one of
Is this some sort of mythical creature?
No, it's a Gigglebrook.
what's it called? Like a giggle brook?
I'm clearly
Syntax
fucking with
error.
you. I'm clearly fucking with you. It's like
Yeah, no, it's quite obvious.
Like,
I don't know. Like what's in Canada? I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of like some of the bugs we have because that's probably, you know, because that'll be the different all over in different temperate
so
things. Like where I am, I'm pretty sure we've got black widows. Do you have those in where you are?
Yep, black widows and brown recluse spiders.
Okay. Because you're
Do you
in
know what a whooping crane is?
a whooping crane.
Yeah.
Um,
Or a sandhill crane.
not exactly familiar. Birds are not quite my
Okay, gotcha.
thing.
So there's these birds that like migrate from South America to Canada, and they land where I live and then fly from here to Canada. And those are two of the bigger breeds, and they fly in flocks of thousands, and they're giant birds. They're like 3 foot tall.
Fucking birds, they're bringing in the virums. They're coming here for their
damn it,
vacations
illegal
and their
They're
beach.
They're taking our gerbs.
They're doing
They're taking our gerbs.
they're taking
Took
their
our germs.
germs and we're not even paying for them. We gotta pay for those germs. This is Canada, eh? We can't just take this germ quality, high quality germs without paying.
Hashtag
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to say sorry about 8 times in that sentence.
Yeah, sorry we didn't pay for the
Sorry.
germs that you sent us.
You're gonna be sorry
Don't
when I
worry,
put you in the hospital for free.
Don't worry, I'll drive my V8 over there to pick up some Kool-Aid.
Well, there's some
Fucking American.
there's hope on the horizon, though. I'm pretty sure that people are sick and tired of Little Potato Head.
Yeah. Well, let's not go into that topic.
Well, Little Mr. Potato Head makes it random, and then it's like, wait, what do they mean? Oh, that's what they meant. After it gets explained in a pop-up video.
Or in the chat.
Is it in the? Nobody's watching.
Comments, quote unquote.
Oh, in the comments, yeah, and they'll be like, "Oh, they said that," and I'll be like, "I did."
My beliefs.
You're gonna have to be taken away, sir. You said something on.
You're going to Canada jail. You've committed a microaggression. Sorry, but you're going to Canada jail.
Our prime minister, that guy. He's not doing good.
I'd say it. None of us really have great leaders. The group of three of us who are talking.
Oh yeah, I agree on that.
I don't know. Don Cherry is pretty good. He's like a hockey guy. Never mind. This is a dumb joke. Found Swampy Cave. Yeah, I've met some girls like that.
And you survived. I'm impressed.
Swampy Caves.
I live just south of hockey country.
So I only recently realized that the planet in this game is called Nirn, and that's why those are called Nirn roots. But then again, we don't really call roots Earth
You just
roots.
educated me.
It's kind of little details.
I guess you could call it. It is a root that is in the earth.
An Earth root.
Correct. To call it a.
I'm sure there's some plant called the earth root. There's gotta be. Time to Google.
Wait. Swampy Cave. This place isn't on the map.
There's the earth root is a herb that can help. Okay, false information. I got all excited.
So this place that I'm at right now isn't on the map.
Bring up the map again.
Ooh, unmarked location.
Like, I thought I was going towards this camp, and then I found that cave down there. Or I found the camp.
To arms!
Ah! Police! There's two guys after me. What do they look like? They're red guards? We can't identify them by their race. What do they look like? Well, they're fighting each other. Oh, wait. Does Black Lives Matter care about that?
No.
Yeah, is there a red guard?
Okay, we shouldn't get into this, but it's funny. Okay, like, yeah, you're right. It's funny. Like, is this guy still after me, or is he fighting a crab now? He's fighting crabs. He's got crabs!
In the swampy cave.
Reminds me of the Opportune Hunger Force episode where they use the growth ray on his dong and it makes the crabs gigantic. Or am I like nobody knows what Opportune Hunger Force is here?
I watched that. I forgot.
Oh, that was something I used to watch a long time ago.
That's pretty good.
It was from a long time ago. It was like I only watched like the first season. They get a growth ray and he uses Carl uses it on his dick, and instead of growing his dick bigger, it just grows all the crabs to like large dog size. So using like enchant on them, is that how you keep them like under control?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm using a command creature or a command humanoid spell. Which, it says up to level 2. So pretty much, that's one of the reasons why I'm also level 1, because the lower level you are, everyone else stays at a certain level. So I'm in that cave right now. The one that wasn't on the map. Let's see what's in here. It's dark.
So am I the only one that thinks the zombies in this game are somewhat creepy?
They are somewhat creepy.
You walk, like, the zombies in fucking Skyrim are, like, not even remotely creepy or scary at all. And the ones in this are terrifying.
Oh, I should bring you back to my, well, bring you back. I should go back. Bring you back. You're coming with me. To the Wizard's Tower place that I got. Because I have a... Oh, wait. There's a troll right there. That's wonderful.
That's also not fun.
I know a way to take care of it, though.
So how long have you two known each other?
Well, we met each other at Francis, and then oh wait, but was it through your sister or was it through Margaret?
I don't remember. Couple months, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Ever since I made that one video and everyone started watching it. That's right, Elaine.
I know you're a YouTube famous guy now.
I'm so famous after reacting to a video.
Two Astartes.
Oh, that Astartes. Gave me a good head Astartes.
Yeah, even though like the reaction, quote unquote, is just like, yes, this is a space. He is made of space. I am awesome, space.
Yeah, no, go on. You were doing great.
Subscribe to Remain Vigilant. Subscribe to Slate the Space.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I am a space.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm Slave the Space Marine. Subscribe now.
Or gay.
Wow,
Being a tall...
I thought you were the real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, guess what? Slate the Space Marine was me all along. Tom Cruise.
That was good.
Was that, who was it that had the Tom Cruise thing?
Not Tom Cruise.
There was an angry video game nerd episode where he pulls his face off and it's Cruise.
Or
That's right. Okay.
Wasn't it not Tom Cruise?
Yeah, not Tom.
I tried looking up how to book not Tom Cruise because I saw him in a video like that once, and he like advertises himself like that. It's like, you can book me here, and then you go to his website, and then you go to the booking section, and then it links you to his Facebook page, and then you click the booking thing on his Facebook page, and it links you back to his website.
Genius.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Either cleverly done or poorly done. There's no in between.
Possibly the best troll ever.
And you know who landed the plane in Top Gun, the video game? Me, Tom Cruise.
There
Who
wasn't
landed
another.
the plane in Top Gun, the movie? That was also me, Tom Cruise.
So that guy was also in another video that came out like the same week, and I can't remember who it was. Like, I watch too much shit apparently, but I have no life. Was it the fucking what was it? Was the guy with glasses?
Paul Walker?
Yeah, that one.
Or is it Doug Walker?
Doug Walker.
Doug. He has a brother, so
Paul
his brother
Walker's
might be
the
Paul.
actor, right?
Technically, they both have glasses.
Paul. True enough. What's his brother? Doug Walker's brother's name? The
Paul.
one I get all sorts of shit for being a dick.
Paul. Oh, wow, that
That's
thing is
the
right
dead
there.
one, right?
Go, my
Paul
skeleton.
Walker's the dead actor.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, he's the Fast and Furious guy, right? Paul Walker.
Yeah, that'd be Paul Walker. That fucking franchise that shouldn't exist.
Amen, brother. Preach it.
Oh, hey, finally these guys showed up. It took forever, but all of a sudden my NPC followers have finally shown up.
Also, the trolls in this game are way better than the trolls in Skyrim. Like, what the fuck?
What? This thing's freaking out.
I'm really starting to believe that Skyrim might be one of the most overrated games of all time.
It just ran away through this door. A troll just ran away through a door.
He's allergic to Canadian.
It's allergic to death.
It was the most bizarre behavior.
He is terrified of you, is what it is.
It was like, oh my god, his smell. I can't stand it. I got... See, they've got
He
radiant.
hasn't showered in weeks.
It smells like kindness and maple leaves.
They've got radiant aroma AI.
You've got the Canada deal.
It's still running away.
So this is evidence that trolls are allergic to maple leaves.
We found their weakness. The president.
Then again,
Get
I guess like 6 NPCs with enchanted weapons and armor did just run in. So maybe that's the reason why he's running away.
But
Well,
trolls
maybe
aren't
they're
supposed to have
also-
rational.
It had skooma and it was acting extra irrational, which then brought it into negative irrationality, which then brought it into maximum rationality.
Cancels it out.
Yeah.
So being that I'm as tall as I am, I've been thinking I should do a Primaris cosplay. So if I do a normal Space Marine cosplay, I'll look too tall. Since they're all clones, they're all like what, like 7.5 feet?
Who's all clones? Space Marines?
The base Space Marines are like 7.5 feet, right?
Probably.
Yeah, maybe. I think there's a little bit of variance between them. Some of them are
The Alpha Legion is the only chapter that has a height difference, and they're like all 6'2" or something like that.
That the best you can do?
Just to fuck you up.
Best you can do?
Well, that's a terrifying thought, considering me in my armor, I'm about 6'1". I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Never mind.
Interesting.
So if I did
Inquisitor.
cosplay, it'd have to be a Primaris, because I'd be like 5 inches taller than you.
Would you have to be 5 inches taller than me?
Yeah.
I suppose. I mean,
With it.
I could probably make my suit taller if I did some mods to it. I mean, I think it was designed to be about a 6-foot build, but if I did maybe like an inner stilts mod, and I did an arm extension, like robotic arms mod sort of thing, I could make it a bit taller, but it would be a lot of stuff I have no idea how to do as well.
Well, that, and you want it to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're gonna, like, cosplay's neat and all, and being the height is neat, but like, you need to be comfortable for long periods of time, because it's gonna be hot, and if you're hot enough in there, let alone being uncomfortable still.
Did you ever see that picture or that video of there was a guy dressed up as like the Predator, and then somebody jumps up behind them and like knocks them off off of like a chair or something like that, and they end up like landing on top of a baby.
That's fucking cool.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
like,
that sounds pretty badass.
wait, what?
Baby
Killing
got murdered.
babies is badass.
Yeah, a baby got murdered. Wait, it's like, oh, that sounds badass. Like, yeah. Baby falls off like a boat, and it's like, man,
Badass.
That's like a plot of a Fast and Furious movie, right?
Baby.
That sounds like the
You
plot
notice
of
in,
the
like,
next like
every
John Wick.
trailer for Fast and Furious, it's always like you got fucking Vin Diesel in the car, right? He's got like his hand on like the clutch or something. He's always like, "This time is the last."
I don't understand how those movies are fucking popular. They are so fucking terrible. Like, so James Bond is a bad fucking movie franchise, right? Like, you know what you're gonna get when you walk into James Bond movie. The plot's very straightforward. There's turns and twists and shit like that, and action. You know what you're fucking getting.
What
Then,
you'll
like,
get with
Fast and Furious
James
is like,
Bond is you'll get some drops of ice and some gin and a definite red bottom. That's that's what you're getting from Bond.
I'm Sean Connery, and you're about to get a dicking.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey,
But the
I'm
Fast and
Sean
Furious
Connery.
movies, like,
Can I have sex with you?
I'm Sean Connery, and I'm gonna be in you by the end of this sentence.
How did he do that?
By the end of this film, I'm going to.
But like the Fast and Furious movies, are just the plot's so fucking terrible. Like the James Bond, someone took effort to like making this somewhat enthralling. But the Fast and Furious plots are like, we have cars that go fast, shoot a submarine, enjoy. And I guess some people might like mindless fucking shit like that, but I just can't stand it.
I kind of forgot that I had this helmet on that makes everything blue.
Well,
Or people that play the Call of Duty game.
And it makes this weird, annoying glow on everybody. Let's take that off.
Is it to like see life force spell?
Yeah, it gives me a lot of benefits. It gives you night eye. It gives you a little bit of life sensing. It gives you water breathing.
Okay.
Jesus.
I can't.
It's something you have to go to a certain town and then just kind of like jump into the ocean, and then it's next to a skeleton at the bottom of the ocean.
Okay.
I just remember the Dark Elves being OP in this game for having night vision.
The Argonians, the lizard ones, are immune to poison, and
Yeah.
immune to what is it?
They can breathe underwater too.
They can breathe underwater, yeah, and they're immune to these two things, so that's pretty broken. All right, I need to get Sean Bean and
Bethesda, please nerf.
his guy off of off of their horses.
How badass is a video game with fucking Jean-Luc Picard and fucking, totally had his name in my head and I just lost it. Stark.
Let's
You
continue.
get Sean
on to
Bean
Clark.
and fucking Captain Picard.
I was.
And then what else? Is there anybody else?
What else? Who else?
And
I don't know.
Busta Rhymes.
There's a couple other big names in Oblivion, voice actors.
So there, I've got my place is all I've got all these characters here. They're all waiting for me to finish their quests, which I'm never going to finish.
But you never will.
Yeah, I'm just never gonna finish those quests. So they're just gonna stay here, and they're my gang of troopers that go and do stuff for me when I need them to do it. So, essentially, my character is like Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and he's gotten like Road Dogg and Mr. Ass and all those guys to like fight for him. Like kind of like how I'm wearing a bunch of quest items that are completely weightless because I'm not going to finish the quest. So my character has a lot of that going on for them. It's completely fair and balanced, and it just works. Okay, so
Who doesn't?
Like fucking Terrence Scamp is in the fucking game.
Scamp?
Scamp.
Yeah, you can summon them.
No, Terrence Scamp, the actor.
Oh, Terrence Scamp. It'd be nice if there was a scamp named Terrence in the game. Now I kind of want that to be a thing.
Yeah, like
Oh, good. Look, Astrapus, you gave him an idea now. Encouraging.
Here's my scamp. This is Terrence. All right, Terrence.
You're just enabling him.
This is the new
that's my job.
this is the new pet creature. This is what Jackler looks like. He's just sitting there like,
Yeah.
what?
Jacular one docked.
He's like an evil Yoda. He's like
Yes, master.
yes, that's Jackler.
Yes.
He walks like Jackler. Okay.
Hey, this game didn't pave me image.
Makes these
I'm a
like,
mouth breather.
makes these like squeaky noises.
Yeet.
So wait, what am I doing in this place again? Why am I in this town? Oh, I'm just waiting in
So you're-
town.
Let's talk a little Warhammer real quick.
Warhammer.
All right.
You were painting earlier today. What were you painting?
Oh, I was hoping
The
this would get brought up.
Hellhounds
Yes.
chapter, right?
Excellent. Because that's something we can talk about. I was painting some Intercessor, Primaris, Tall Boy, Long Boy, Bloodhound, Space Marines.
Cool. So tell me more.
Tell me more. In what regard? What where
What were the colors that you used?
Oh.
Tell me more about your chapter. Tell me more about the pattern they used.
Tell us.
Why are
the
you playing
lore.
Primaris for your custom chapter?
Oh, okay.
Why are you made of arrow chocolate?
Why is it so minty?
Why is your Primarch so minty?
How does he keep so minty fresh?
You must fucking hate Epic Narrator for.
It wasn't. I think that actually was Wintermoth
was,
that I owe that one to.
Oh, it's
But-
always.
I think so, but no, it might have been both of them. It was together. It was a tag team effort. But I used a bunch of them. I got them in front of me. It's just kind of got the lights off. But let's see. It's not good to read with the lights off. I used Abaddon Black. And this is just for today. I'm gonna probably pick it up tomorrow because I didn't actually finish. I was painting 10 Primaris Marines. They're kind of the new group. The chapter was originally Firstborn and has introduced and included Primaris Marines, with some cases of characters crossing the rubric Primaris, but also due to weird time interference and the breaking in the universe and all that
Alternate
stuff.
dimension.
There's actually some cases where there are non-Primaris and Primaris versions of the same character that exist at the same time. So that's one of those chew on that sort of moments, but that... So,
Because why not?
because why not?
That's one of those 40K moments where nothing makes sense, but it makes sense all at the same time.
Perfectly,
It's
exactly.
work, fucker.
I used some Game Color Vallejo paints. I've had these for years. And I used Gunmetal, Electric Blue. I used Brassy Brass, which that's the funniest name ever. Why didn't you just call it Brass? Stormy Blue. That one's faded. It's hard to read that. Glorious Gold. And I've not used the Filthy Brown yet. That's for tomorrow. The filthy, filthy brown.
So I'm not exactly very well versed in the Primaris line.
Mhm.
What is the Intercessor line? Like, what do they do? What do Intercessors do? 40K
They're just
universe.
like regular space.
They're like regular Space Marines, you say, Jackler?
Yeah, except they're Primarch. Are thus genetically superior.
Oh, zing.
Until the new update, which equalized everything.
Equalized
Not really, but they
everything?
tried.
I don't understand how it equalized everything, but...
That was the point of the update, was the Primaris are supposed to be that much more superior than normal space marines.
Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't see any I don't think I only heard about it vaguely today. So, I mean, forgive me if what I say right now is not up to the like the most current update that came out today. I don't even know. It's like you were painting all day and not reading articles. Oh, come on. Like
So about
Gatekeep.
I think it was like 2 weeks ago, they updated the basic Space Marines to have 2 wounds.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. They would have 2 wounds. Yeah, I'm not
So,
worried about.
so it put them on more on par with the Primaris, and I think they upped the Terminator wounds from 2 to 3 as well.
It would put them to be more. I guess in that case, that's true. Although Primaris Marines don't they all have 2 attacks?
Yeah, but they also cost more points.
They also cost more points, but they get 2 attacks. Their guns shoot further and have and at the moment, I don't want to say about this for the future because everything could change on flip of a coin. The way they have them now, they have longer range and they have a higher armor penetration than a typical average bolter, which can have benefits. Not many, but it can have, based on how much range you're getting. But it can have some benefits, depending on what you're fighting against. They don't get, no, I want to say any, but they don't get as many options as the counterpart, the tactical Space Marine. They look very similar to the classic tactical Space Marine. They're the one that looks the most like that. Except for the knee flares and all the wrist communication buttons and stuff like that. They've got little traps and flaps all over their armor.
They're Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, they got Buzz Lightyear bits.
They're Crystal Peps.
I just want to pause this for a second and remind us all that we have a fucking Argonian steering us straight into our souls.
Yeah.
This entire time.
What is the message?
The Grey Fox requests a meeting.
She's gonna fucking get her soul.
Travel to Ganrendal's
I'll be right
house
back,
in
boys. I gotta go to the
Shadowhall.
bathroom.
Well, that's alright. Okay, so the boots of Spring Hill Jack. Okay.
May Shadow
I've been playing 40k off and on since about I was probably 12ish.
That sounds about the same as for me.
I have a bunch of metal stuff in my closet that I haven't touched in.
May you be forever blessed.
And so where I live is very sparsely populated, and I say that pretty liberally. Like, I live in a city of 60,000 people, and the nearest city of 100,000 is like 2 hours away. There isn't a whole lot of 40k out here.
Yeah.
So I don't get to play very often. So when new stuff comes out, Primary Space Marines are cool and whatnot, I've yet to play against them. So I don't know anything. I don't know if the points difference matters or not.
Oh, me neither. I've barely played since I played mostly in when I started it was in 3rd, right? About the time all of the chapter supplements were out, after Armageddon and all of Dark Angels and all that was out. So Dark Eldar was kind of not new, but they were just redesigned and revamped at that time. And my brother was trying to push Dark Eldar on me at the time. I remember that. He was like, "You should do Dark Eldar." I was like, "I want to do Space Marines." He's like, "I have Space Marines. You don't want to do Space Marines."
please.
Whoa, okay there, Grey Fox.
I played the most during 6th edition. That's so I used to live in a downtown where there's a game store, and all of us got into 40k hardcore at the same time. So there's 6 of us. When I say all of us, I mean 6 people played 40k. So I actually got games in at that point. And then everyone moved away and got real jobs and shit like that. So we're in our mid-20s. So now everybody has families and all that shit. I don't get to play, have fun with my 40k friends anymore. So that's why I kind of moved to the online world for my 40k talk.
Legend has it that he was buried with his boots on.
To nerds like you.
Find out where Spring Hill Jack is buried.
Sorry,
I'm back. So what did I miss?
You do this.
just gonna skip this guy.
You missed nothing big. Just me saying that I live in a rural area.
I heard that part. I heard all of the. I just missed the last
I
part.
also live in a rural area.
Oh, yeah. So I don't get a lot of 40k talk because all my friends got old.
Oh.
You know, they got families and wives and shit like that. So we get to play like once a year. So like if I want 40K talk, it's pretty much Discord or YouTube.
Oh yeah, I hear what you're saying there. Well, you know, we
Note to
can
self, kids, don't
always
get
do that
married.
here. 40K talk is always welcome here. So if you want, I mean, but then again, this is not one of those things you just listed. This is actually both of those things that you just listed at the same time. So there we go.
Wow.
It's like a tandem effort at your 40K talk. It's like Discord and YouTube joined forces so that way you could have 40K talk.
A 40K TED Talk.
Yeah. Did we give a sufficient description or definition of intercessors? Do you feel, or should we need to go on to like they all have the same weapons in their squads? They have bolt rifles, which are elongated bolt guns, which
And then there's the Hell Blast, which all have.
So
plasma
they have heavy fire bolters and they have long range bolters, right?
they have bolt rifles, stalker bolt rifles, and assault bolt rifles.
Okay. I actually have a set of intercessors. I also have Indominus somewhere in my house. I don't know where it's at, but it's in here somewhere in my living quarters.
You misplaced your Indominus.
I have
Honey,
a store in
where's
my
my
town that still
Indominus?
has 4 copies.
One of the things that bothered
So
me
if
about
you need
the Indominus Marines is that if you pay attention to like the heavy bolt pistols on those assault intercessors, it's just a bolter with the magazine trimmed down. It's just a bolter.
I'm not a. So when I don't remember what the set was called, but it was the first 30K set they made like 8 years ago, 7 years ago, something like that. They
Yeah.
made that box set of 30K. That was the first that I ever seen of the pre-made like poses and shit like that, and that bothered the fuck out of me, having pre-made poses for me. And so when I got Indominus, it still turns me off when I open that kit and saw everybody was in the exact same pose across the entire thing.
Wargamer problems.
Wargamer problems, yeah.
And so the more I thought about it, the more I think it's more of like a generational gap, where us older guys are used to these like very static posed models, where we can like kind of customize and have a little fun with them, as opposed to the newer gamers that want like more bling and more like pop and shit like that. So like they're not even targeting us anymore with the sets; they're targeting like the 20-year-olds in college that want more bling to paint, more silver, more gold. More fucking trim to paint.
There was some very interesting creative choices in some of their more recent things. I feel there's a trend. You know how there's been a over the last few while, and I mean, I don't want to talk about Space Marines, but I mean like, you know how there's been a lot of releases that are callbacks to a lot of really, really old stuff from like the Rogue Trader era and the 2nd edition era.
Yes,
Zote.
like you said, Slate, we're regressing all the way back to Rogue Trader.
I
We're going full circle.
I think it's going full circle because like there's the models that they've released recently, like there was the Amble, the robot Amble, which I think that's just ridiculous. There's
Apparently, fucking squats are coming.
okay.
They'll never bring back squats.
There's
There's no way.
Everyone's been saying that, but the next one would be the Zotes. Then there was a bunch of returns to like Gene Stealer cults coming back as an army. A bunch of different minor things, and all of these are throwbacks right to the really early days of 40K, like 2nd edition, 1st edition.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
it's all 2nd edition.
yeah. But then all the models we get are all static pose models, kind of like how before, if you would get all these like lead and pewter models, they were all static pose models. There wasn't a lot of customization. Then there was like the Rogue Trader box models, the plastic ones with the multi-kit parts, where you could pose them and have their angles and arms doing and move their head and have them in different angles and stuff. And then that transitioned into the 2001 models, which then everybody had that freedom of, you know, my head's looking this way, my arm's pointing up or down on this little swivel point, let's just say. I'm not exactly in this exact same pose. It's in a cycle, yeah.
Well, I really think the new design choices are based on the fact that they don't want you to kit bash and buy third-party models or third-party kits. So they, like, by buying these new ones that are very intricately, like, put together, like, I just built a Abaddon. There's no way in fuck you're going to kit bash him to another weapon unless you're going to tear him to pieces to do.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the newer kits, specifically from Indominus, are every figure is positioned just in a way that you have to put a lot of effort into kit bashing or a lot of effort into, like, reprinting yourself.
Yeah,
Or
certainly
just
seems
like
they're
we're
making
kidding.
it hard on.
Yeah, that does seem a lot more likely to be the culprit, to be the case. Was it Occam's razor or whatever, something like that? Or whatever it is. The most likely case.
It's harder for people. It's a lot harder to recast these newer models than it is the modular kits that came out in the mid 2000s. And that's a lot of the complaints on the forums, or the fact that, like, everything's gotten complicated because they don't. Not because they think the models look better, it's because it's harder for people like you and Jackalier to, like, recast them and make their own.
Or to modify or to create into something else, so that way it's like if you want to have your captain if you want to have your Primaris captain have a plasma pistol and a power fist, then you're going to want to buy our model of captain with plasma pistol and power fist, because to do it on your own, you know, unless you do it, but then again, you could easily do that with just a box of intercessors. So I digress. I mean, like, yeah, some of these newer models, like, I really hate the computer slice, where it's like, this part here goes across into a strip of their torso, which then also leaves a tiny little nub of their shoulder trim, and if you didn't realize that was that, if you thought that was a piece of flash and you trimmed it off, you're fucked. And yeah, I'm not a fan of the way that they're designed now. It's kind of like you have to take a lot of trust in that there's no flash or problems with the print or anything like that. You have to be totally blind and faithful that they just did it right.
And if I wanted a model that fucking detailed, I'm gonna go to Creature Caster. And I'm gonna buy a model that's specifically designed to be fucking highly detailed. I don't need my goddamn fucking, like, 10-man Marine squad to look like a Picasso when I'm done. I just need goddamn Marines on the table to shoot my opponent, you know, Necron.
Yeah. I feel that. I think one of the reasons why I was painting tall boys instead of, you know, the real boys sort of thing, is because I've got a smaller collection of them, so it's more of a finite goal that, like, I could reach and have that one finished and wrapped up, and then move on to my endless hordes of small Marines to then finally actually be caught up in my horrendously long backlog.
Dude, I have literal totes in my closet of 40K stuff. I'm not talking like small totes. We're talking gigantic totes of just sprues from the decades of years of collecting shit that I wish I could paint.
For space reasons, I've had to actually trim sprues, so that way all bits are in trays or in like tubs, just for reducing space. Except for the Land Raider, except for the 1988 Land Raider, that one's staying on the frame forever.
This is for Jackalier. How hard is it for you to get kits down there and older stuff at all?
Well, okay. I am not a wargamer because I am poor. Games Workshop doesn't fucking exist here. So, yeah.
Alright.
But then again, neither does
Right.
Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull.
Yeah, I F in the chat.
As I have one of those on my shelf.
Whoa, a second. Cat's trying to get into the power armor. All
Well,
right,
I
Tony.
imagine it wouldn't be super hard because the Games Workshop store does ship here, as far as I know. I don't know.
Dude, it'd be cheaper if you bought through me and I shipped it to you than you buying from the Game Workshop store.
Oh, can you hook me up?
I could hook you up if you ever wanted it.
Can
Just
you,
PM me
can
and
you
we'll
beat
set
out
something
the
up.
workshop prices?
On most stuff I probably could. On box sets I couldn't. Like Indominus I couldn't beat. I couldn't beat the Games
Of course,
Workshop
yeah.
prices. But like on normal kits I could probably beat out the prices.
Okay, I just realized, is my character talking to a bush?
Yeah, on our screen, yeah.
Here, Bush, have 10 coins.
You are most gracious. The Earl of Imble has a home in the Talus Plaza, facing the Center Plaza. He is an odd one. Keeps to himself mostly. Only
So
goes
are
out
all
of-
three of us in the same time zone then?
What time is it? 9?
Maybe.
It's about 10 o'clock here.
It's like 9:56.
Yeah.
It's about 11 here. It's about to be.
You're an hour ahead of us. Okay, that makes sense because of that. You're probably further east than we are by a fair amount. No, I'm
Yes.
serious. Like if you ever want 40K stuff and I can find a way to ship it to you, not only do I have a connection on Games Workshop prices, so I work for fucking FedEx, so I give you discounted shipping too.
Shit, man. Thanks. I'll keep it in mind.
I can't ship paint to you, but I can ship kits.
All right, thanks.
There you go. Now you've got an army. So you're gonna be.
Now, yeah.
So you're gonna have all Primaris Death Guard, right? Or you're gonna have.
Oh my god.
You're gonna have like, or what's it? Deathwing. that was bad. That I
I
said.
will split my goddamn wrist on camera if fucking Fabius Bile makes fucking Primaris for Chaos.
I know, me too, man. Come on, at least keep the only. It's strange that the only thing that is still sacred are the Chaos.
And they're not even sacred anymore. They get rid of like all their fucking original units. We're all like up to 3rd and 4th edition units for Chaos. We got rid of all the old Defilers and all that shit.
Well, Deathwing's been kind of tainted by those new veterans. Was
Fucker.
I'm an
Blade,
OG Chaos player.
Ruining my chapter.
like, what are those called? The ones from Indomitus. Those, you know how they had those veterans,
Blade Guard
the
veterans?
Blade Guard veterans. In one of the
Yeah.
in one of their descriptions, like I'm pretty sure if you went to like the website, it'll be like, and they're even accepted into the Deathwing, and it's like, oh fuck's sake.
Because why the fuck not? They're not even Terminator.
I look there for clues as to where he's buried. Once I know where to look for him.
You went silent on me.
I've got to find where Spring-Heeled Jack is buried. Jack Ben.
So my
Ember.
original army. What was your first figure you ever bought, Slays?
Oh. That the first figures that I bought, to be grammatically correct, are like, unless like you mean like box or and not singular model, just clarifying.
Right. Just kit. What's the first kit you purchased from Games Workshop?
I bought, and just to clarify, just for this super tootly anal, I bought it from a friendly local game store, which no longer exists. But
Okay.
I bought a
It
box
was
of
burnt down in a mysterious fire.
blood claws, and that's actually part of what inspired the chapter name, because I wanted to make my Space Marines red and black. And then I bought a box of blood claws because it was the
Okay.
only Space Marine box they had in the store at the time. And I was like, oh, okay, what are these? My brother explained to me, like, oh, they're Space Wolves, yada yada. And then I was like, okay. And then I looking at them, I was like, I'll make a kind of a Space Wolfy themed army, that's red and black, and I'll call them the Bloodhounds. And he was like, okay, that's actually pretty clever. Go, go ahead. And I was like, all right, this is my army, right?
An intruder! Help! Don't hurt me!
And Jack Dyer, what about you? What was the first army that drew your attention?
I don't know, because, I got into 40k with Dawn of War, so it was probably Necrons, because they seem coolest.
Necrons are pretty sweet. Out of all the Xenos armies, like, don't hold this against me. I really enjoy Tau, just for the weirdness
I like the
of them.
Tau too, actually.
I like mechs. I grew up on Gundam, so go figure, right?
Fucking.
Tony, I told you to get out of the garbage.
But the first kit I ever bought was a Horn Berserker kit.
Fool! I am no effete noble.
I sort of like everyone, to be
So
honest.
I'm doing another exploit.
Except Miguel, though.
I'm
Okay, what do we
skipping.
got?
I'm skipping an entire mission by instead of doing the whole who's done it and who's who, and having to find this guy's thing of this spring-heeled Jack, who turns out to be a vampire. Blah blah blah. Spoilers. He was this Jackbin guy the whole time, and here's his boots.
You ruined the game for me by skipping this and spoiling it.
I skipped the whole thing. I did it.
Perfectly balanced.
I did it. Okay.
Are we quoting fucking what's his name? The Spiffing Brit.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
perfectly
Spiffing Brit, yeah. So now I've got this quest item, the Boots of Spring Heel Jack, which are now weightless because they're a quest item. And they give plus 50 to acrobatics, which that's good. And then what I need to do is I need to be wearing them when I give them to the character that needs them. And then when I do that, the game will glitch out and I will be wearing them forever, even if I put on other boots and stuff, and the character will also get the item. But I'll never actually have the item. It'll just exist on me and I'll get that bonus forever. Perfectly balanced.
Perfectly balanced.
Yeah.
It just works. How many it just works cram in video?
It just works.
It,
So I'm pretty sure I broke a
just
finger at
works.
work yesterday.
You said you work for FedEx, right? Were you packaging dildos or something?
So no, I do logistics and shit for FedEx. So I occasionally do do delivery about 70% job.
So you were
And I was delivering
coordinating
a
the
box.
delivery.
Yeah, I'm coordinating. Literally, I'm coordinating the dildos and where they're being inserted specifically. And I was putting in a box, and it happened to be a rubber box because it was an archery target, and it bounced up into my finger, and I think I broke the goddamn. It's swollen as shit, and I can't bend it. So good
rough.
times.
You see a doctor.
So your
Yeah.
finger's swollen? Sorry?
My middle finger on my left hand is swollen as shit from work, and I can't bend it.
That's the most important finger.
So if you were to flip somebody off right now, would it be flipping them off more than normal, or would it?
Yes. There would be more mass than normal, so you're correct.
So I mean, you might need to just live up the opportunity, and there's not many opportunities where you get more percent middle flip off than for the what you have to spend for each one.
Go find.
I
James
already
Workshop
told my
and
boss.
flip in the Mega Bird.
The Mega Bird. Oxygen Hunger first reference again.
I made a reference without even realizing.
Oh yeah, now I'm in my wizard's tower. I can. You were saying that zombies are really creepy.
Correct.
Okay. So there's a quest in this game, which you just kind of discover randomly by finding a camp, And then in the camp, you find somebody's journal where they're like, we were chasing after this monster. And it sounds a lot like the story of Beowulf with Grendel, where there's this monster. There's like this monster that came in and like killed everybody in this hall, and they were going to go after to go kill it, right? That's kind of what it resembles. And then
Right.
when you find the monster and you kill it, and normally it's invisible, but when you kill it, inside of it there's like this enchanted bow, and there's the body pieces of one of the characters that was trying to kill it. And that character is actually also one of the characters from the previous game, Morrowind.
Never heard of it.
Let's just say Elder Scrolls 3, I guess. just
It would be Elder Scrolls 3.
yeah, just to simplify it, I guess. Who cares what it's called? That one.
Morrowind is so hard to explain to people because it's so far out there as a game, and how the game like reacts and what you do in it doesn't even compare to any of the other like Bethesda games.
So let me know what you think about what I have here in my Wizard Tower bedroom. If my character has a backstory because of my character has like when I first got out of prison, they killed a couple marauders, took their clothes off, and was like, "Wait,
Oh God,
you're women." And then I like looked around, and then they went like looked left and right, you know, like because I've been kind of like like just for fun RPing while playing. So after killing the marauders, the character looks left, looks right, and then teabags each one of the bodies and then puts them in the river. Right? So like,
are you banging a zombie?
no. This character
I'm
was.
looking at you.
I'm gonna press X to doubt him.
Get
I'm
that.
seeing a zombie in a bed.
Get rid of that bow. You're not gonna need it. All right, honey. Here, move over here a little bit. Oh yeah, you're falling apart on me.
Oh yeah.
So.
And she has two right feet. Look at that.
She has 2 right feet and 2 right arms.
Right. What more could you want?
Because I guess they all have
2 right feet.
it's because I guess they didn't bother to like make they were like, this is their arm, this is the character model for their arm, and they didn't think to make like left arm, right arm, like you have all pieces Exodia, right? Like no, but I did this because I guess because otherwise these items would have just disappeared. So I didn't want to put them in a box. That seemed just kind of dumb. And if I put them in like a grave or something like that, they would disappear. So I put the character to rest by putting them in a bed.
Fair enough. So when this game
just
came out, it was like what, 2004? Came out? Pretty sure I was in high school.
I don't know. I think when it came out, it was somewhere around the end of the Third Era, at the end of Patrick Stewart's life.
It came out a year after I graduated. Morrowind came out when I was in high school. That's right.
Was Patrick Stewart still
I'm
alive
old
at that
as fuck.
time?
He's still alive now. What the fuck are you talking about?
Is he though?
Did you not watch Picard?
That kind of just fortifies my point. Is he though?
I think,
He's Canadian.
He's
He's not Canadian.
He's not
French in the
Canadian.
movie. He's French. He's French in Star Trek. That means he's French Canadian. It's all the same thing.
How does that make him French Canadian? How wouldn't that make him
All,
like Louisianian or whatever?
all Canadians are French.
I don't know.
Fact.
I don't know. He could be a little bit Cajun. Mon cher.
Now, I think you're confusing, the guy from
X-Men.
Deep Space Nine is the captain from Deep Space Nine who I can't remember the name of because I'm fucking drunk as shit right now.
He's a black guy?
His dad is from New Orleans.
No, I'm thinking of if he's French, and that makes him French Canadian. I'm saying that doesn't make him French Canadian. He could be French American because he could be from
No.
because he could be Louisianan.
We don't allow French in America. That's how this works.
Because the French Canadian thing is only really in Quebec. It's only in one part of Canada.
The most important part of Canada.
Yeah, no, yeah, you know what? Yeah, okay, bro, fist through the internet right there. Okay. No fucking shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's punching upwards. No fucking joke. That's the truth. That's
I had to be the guy. You can punch me later.
No. That was bro fist through the thing. No, I'm agreeing with you. That's where it's the most important part because it's got all the power and all the people with the power and all the money, and
It's got all the Canadian.
it's also the part that wants to separate from Canada.
Well, see, the problem it's the population difference, right? Like Quebec area is highly populated, correct?
I have no idea. I just know they speak.
I don't know how much you are into geography and that kind of shit. But I'm pretty sure the Quebec area is the most highly populated area of Canada. And typically that area, the most highly populated area of a country is basically a country in of itself. If it's not even America, Brazil, France, England, because London is talk to Garth. Talk to him about London and see what he says about it.
He said it's a shit.
London is its own country in of itself.
I would say that mostly the southern parts of Canada have the higher populations. The northern parts, not so much.
Well, yeah,
That's a dumb joke. That was just me being dumb. Because it was just like, yeah, because there's no cities in up there. Yeah, just snow and bears. All right, so now with the weird necrophilia room, I think we're done with this. I mean, I didn't say that.
Quick,
Holy
hide
shit!
the body.
There's only 37 million people in fucking Canada. Only.
And there's a lot of space.
That is a lot of space.
And this is why
think-
in Fallout, America annexes Canada, China invades Alaska. See, it all just makes sense. That game, it was perfect. It was genius.
So-
Get Fallout.
So think about this. Nebraska, where I live, is a state in the United States. We are 20,000 miles larger than the UK. And the UK has 50 million more people than we do. Think about that shit. I live in a state that's fucking it's almost double the size of the fucking UK, and they have 50 million more people than we do. We only have 2 million people in this fucking state. Like the space differential between the United States and everyone in the world is the same. Besides China, but they don't.
That's true.
And Brazil, you guys are pretty cool.
Thank you. We're okay, I guess.
I think the Brazilian population is like 6 million, I believe.
Something like that, probably.
I am way off. Apparently, your population is 209.5 million, which is about double what I thought it was. So you can shoot me. You can shoot me later. Are you on mute?
Me?
No, not you. The big guy.
The big guy.
Who is the
You.
big guy?
Yeah, yeah.
That was me. Both times.
Well, you sneezed and I didn't hear a sneeze, so it's like
I sneezed?
You guys can hear me.
Wait, who's the
I can
big
hear
guy?
You're the big guy. You're the one with the fucking YouTube channel.
Oh, well. That's right, ladies. I'm the big guy.
Mr. Famous. Mr.
Don't
Worldwide.
you have a girlfriend?
Ladies. Doesn't he have a
I
girlfriend?
knew it if you
No,
paid
it's like, but wait, doesn't he have a girlfriend? Ladies.
I could have swore you said that your girlfriend helped put your costume on. So
Ladies. Yeah, but that makes me even more irresistible to the ladies. They're like, "Oh, he's taken." That means I have to try my absolute hardest to like to tear them
Hey,
apart.
that's been psychologically proven. No joke.
it is.
It just
You,
works.
you have a girlfriend. Am I wrong? I could have swore you said your girlfriend helped you put your fucking helmet on or some shit like that.
Well, I have had girlfriends, and they have
Does
have
Nikki
had.
count as a girlfriend?
She is a friend and a girl and a friend.
So you're single, is what you're telling me.
On a legal document, yes. According to tax purposes, yes.
Well, that just means you're not married. Being
Right.
single is different than being married, by far.
So that by legal tax purposes, right? That I would if I am speaking with like, the IRS through the mail, which this might be. I don't know.
So where do we rewind this real quick? You said IRS. What is your is that the name of your tax revenue service?
No, I was making a joke. It was but I was making.
Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not correct.
It's not. It's not. I was just going with it just for simplicity.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's just like if I were to go into all of it, it's like, wow, I'm going into a real niche market here. Like let's talk about let's talk about Canada revenue. That's what it's called.
All 60 million people.
Yeah, that's like a tiny little tiny market. That's like,
dude. We just like I live in Nebraska. We're 2.1 million people, and 1.6 million of those people live in one city that's 300 miles away from where I fucking live. So I'm pretty much in the same fucking boat you are.
I kind of wonder what would happen if one day Canada got invaded by the States, like in Fallout. Like, what would Canada have to defend themselves? It would have like two guys in a Lund boat with like a 50 Merc.
I'm pretty sure that you guys would just be like, America would be like, hey, you guys want to be a part of us? And you'd be like, well, we don't want to die, so yes.
And then the power armor comes out.
Dude, I love that the power armor from fucking Fallout looks just like the original power from Rogue Trader. It's so fucking awesome.
I made a 40k Fallout power armor the best I could out of a guardsman and some random parts and shoulder pads and stuff like that.
I think there is actually Fallout tabletop power armor.
Yeah, there's a 40k tabletop game that came out about 4 years ago.
Wait, did you say there's a 40k
Mad power armor.
tabletop game? I heard 40k tabletop game. Did you mean?
There's a fall. I meant Fallout. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not. Maybe I might have misheard you. It could have been my fault. If it's like I just kind of heard that and I was like, wait.
I heard something.
I'm drunk as shit, so if I fuck up on a pronunciation or a property, it's gonna happen. So how'd you end up with the epic narrator, Mr. Slice?
Sexual favors, obviously.
I mean, yeah, we talked about that the other day.
Sorry, Cat was chewing on stuff, so I think he was trying to tell me that his food was empty.
Chewing on another adjudicator, was he?
Not this time. Not again. He was chewing on a charge cord.
You'll have one less cat if that continues to happen.
It was on the table, unplugged, so I think we're half safe.
But then the cat is actually intelligent. He plugs it in and then goes back.
Yeah, right.
The cat.
So
Evolving.
So, Mr. Slaith, how did you end up in Mr. 40K Epic Narrator stream?
I was streaming a game, or I was doing I might have been doing just like a kind of like this, just like a hangout kind of. But it was usually was just by myself with like songs and stuff. It's one of those sort of things. And then I noticed I had gotten on Streamlabs. I got the notification, and I was like, the epic narrator had just subscribed. I'd gotten a bunch of subscribers like all at once, and then I was like, wait, the epic narrator, and then it kind of went over me. I was just thinking like, wow, that sounds like he's got lots of subscribers. I should go check him out. And then I go check him out, and then he's like this tiny channel. I'm like, oh, okay, what? And then I'm looking through the videos he has, and then I'm doing like a Doom stream, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And essentially that it was just that. It was just a back and forth between a couple streams and videos we were both sort of doing. And like what I had done was like I was playing Doom with 40k mods at the time, and I was doing that like every day for just hours and stuff. And then he caught one of those, and I had my video loop as I was like me as a space marine from the Astartes episode 5 or whatever it is. Is that right? Is that Astartes episode 5? Yeah. From the reaction to that. Which then I pretty much just cropped that and used that for the longest time as my thing. I would just start off a video and have that show up and fill the screen. It would be like, "Brother Marines, we have returned for more Doom," and then I would pull Doom up, and then if
remember,
remember, and then when you play, and then like you know when you play Doom and there's Doom guy on the bottom and he's like looking left and right and stuff, and he gets shot and he's like screaming. I put that little animation or like that little video over top of that box, so that way I would have the Slaith Marine like looking left and right and doing stuff while I was playing Doom. So that's kind of how we kind of went back and forth with myself and Epic Narrator. I think it was just like,
oh my god, your screen is fucking terrifying right now.
If all goes well, I may call upon you for
what, this
one
guy?
last
The
task.
fucking, yeah, his face is fucking glowing.
Reward will be greater. For now,
yeah, that's
here is
something
your
else.
reward.
Bethesda's like
Let
fucking
us leave
lighting
Godrido's house
weird, man.
and go our separate ways.
Oh god, he looks like he's on fire.
You are welcome.
I have yet to like a game,
he's all right
an
now
affordable game
because the fire
with
went.
good lighting.
Or maybe if I get in the way, no, the light goes through me.
So, how I fell upon the Epic Narrator is he jumped into another random channel I was in and, like, had a following, and I was like, you know what? So, we're going to talk about how Twitch actually works. So, I fell upon a random guy painting 40k miniatures one time. I didn't even know this was a fucking channel that you could have on goddamn Twitch. And so I started watching his channel because he was talking about Games Workshop's new like line coming out, like an hour before the actual channel became like active on Twitch for Games Workshop. So I started watching him, and all of a sudden, fucking Epic Narrator comes on, like raiding, quote unquote. And I'm like, whatever. So like 2 months later, he does it again. I'm like, okay, I'll check out this guy's channel. And he's not the worst fucking streamer on the planet. So I'm automatically drawn to him because he's someone who paints regularly. And I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. So someone who fucking paints I can talk to is fucking ace in my fucking books. So all of a sudden I have this fucking like English speaking son of a bitch talking like 40k to me. I don't understand half the shit he's fucking saying. But whatever. Jack Liar, I don't understand how you can fucking figure out what the fuck Garf is fucking saying half the time.
Well, actually,
I
it's
speak
probably
fucking
because
English.
I am actually half English, so
Oh.
I have the capability of understanding the language.
Like, I'm fucking Nebraskan English, which means we don't use fucking slang terms for shit. We speak actual fucking words.
Yeah.
So when
Speak
you
'em.
start speaking slang, I get fucking lost.
Speak freedom.
Speak.
I only measure things in freedom fucking units too.
Brazilistic.
I'm 50% freedom because
Yeah.
I'm freedom born abroad. You see,
2%.
unlike Caitlyn Jenner, I was born abroad.
So you said your mom was from the U.S.?
Yeah.
Okay. realistically, anyone born on this side of the fucking, like, time zone is American, and we forget about fucking, like, South America, Central America being American as much as we are.
Yeah.
And I speak as much fucking Spanish and Portuguese as I do fucking any other language, so whatever.
You speak Portuguese?
I speak some.
Let us converse in the language, brother.
So I had a girlfriend in high school that was from Brazil.
What was her?
Did you like mail
And I
order
had
her
a-
in, and you had to like learn the language because you needed
Yeah.
to like read the manual, and you were like, so how do I
So-
make this?
The manual was all in Portuguese.
It was all Portuguese. No, her parents moved here from Brazil, and she spoke Portuguese. And so, me being not a terrible human being, when we started liking each other, started doing research, and I started realizing that like Latin languages are fairly similar.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned like Romanian and Spanish and French and like some Portuguese from that. It was it kind of grew my love for languages. I could speak like full languages of Portuguese right now, but I'm not oblivious to the fucking language for that matter.
Yeah, I mean, like, like you can understand some shit. It's like, when I hear Spanish, like, some of the words are really similar to Portuguese. So I guess I can make out.
Right. Latin languages are very closely tightly knit. When you start hitting like Germanic
Except
tribes
Portuguese,
and stuff,
Portuguese. Seriously, the people from Portugal, whenever I hear them talking, dude, it's like it's like you and Garth. I cannot understand a fucking. It's another language.
yeah. Some of the slang terms that Garth uses, I just like fucking stare at blankly at my fucking screen.
Yeah.
I don't know if Slade fucking understands it better than I do, but it's like a completely different fucking. If you spoke fucking German, I'd probably understand it more than you are if you fucking speaking
Yeah,
this
just
fucking
like
slang.
propane.
Would you know the slang though if you were speaking German? Like you
So-
might,
Such a Weizenhagen.
you know what I mean? Like,
So my last.
Oh.
So you know me by my fucking title name, whatever. My last name
Mhm.
is literally fucking translated. It means Bohemian,
okay,
and I don't know fucking German.
sure. I mean, like, I don't know. I kind of get what he's saying, Garth. Kind of just to put context to what I said there, because like I don't know, for like over a decade, I had a friend of mine who moved here from Dundee. That's a place in Scotland. So
Yeah.
I guess I guess I have possibly an attuned ear to it. I can somewhat. Oh, I'm supposed to go into this place. I thought I was just supposed to wait outside. Jeez.
So here's a weird one for you. I have one of my really good friends is from Ireland. Works for the American Air Force. Translates Spanish.
Good
Fuck.
day.
Mr. Worldwide.
Goodbye.
So he's Irish and translates
yeah.
Spanish for the United States military.
Shadow Hide.
Fucking like.
It's Mr.
And when you speak
Worldwide.
Spanish, it hurts. Oh god, that orc is terrifying.
Oh.
Everything is terrifying. Why are you terrifying me, Slate?
It's like it's like I said, man, the lighting. It's like, when you hold up flashlight to your face when you're telling a spooky story and
It's like,
that's what it
welcome to
looks
Canada, Fornia.
Except you're not fucking liberal, nor do you have fucking beaches. Go fuck yourself.
There's beaches in Manitoba. I'm in
like.
Winnipeg.
Yeah, but they're probably like full of fucking moose shit.
Yeah,
here.
they're all just moose.
It's
Just
just
pissed
moose
off
and deer.
mooses everywhere.
Welcome to Moose Toe Beach.
What the fuck is the plural of moose? Isn't it just
Speak.
It's mooses.
It's mice.
Really? Yeah.
We make the Americans make the joke that it's meese because geese are the plural of goose, but it's mooses because Canadians are fucking dumb.
Mooses.
Okay, apparently I didn't pay my fines. That's... So,
You violated the law.
yeah, I forgot to pay my fines. So right now...
Oh, there it is. I was waiting for it. Violated the law.
So I'm going to ask you this one time, Slave, before we get in trouble for asking this.
Yes.
Why do you not stream on Twitch?
Oh, I just kind of never saw too much benefit to it.
Okay.
Because, like, I have this as my channel and this is my thing. I don't know, it's just, maybe it's just, this is where I stream to. I could stream to Twitch. I have the stream, like, I have the account and all of that, like, so all of that could be done. This is just where I have in the past, so I feel where I would be probably most easily found and known to make, you know, where I would, it's like those kind of things. If I'm kind of stumbling over it a bit.
You're more comfortable.
More comfortable.
You're more comfortable here than you are at Twitch.
Yeah, I thought I had said that. If I didn't, I was just kind of glossing over saying that in a way. One or the other.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. The difference between here and Twitch is that you're going to actively find people that are looking for you on Twitch, and you're not going to find that on YouTube.
There's people actively looking for me on Twitch? Like right now? Joking.
I mean,
There will be people looking for Obilvion on Twitch.
Oh, I wasn't. This was just what I'm just playing Obilvion. This is After Dark.
Right, but right. But if you're like, let's say, playing Space Hulk,
yeah,
and you put like, I'm playing Space Hulk, you're more likely to get viewers on Twitch than you are on. Because YouTube is not set up for their algorithm is not set up for people searching for live feeds of a specific game.
Yeah.
It's set up for live feeds being put into somebody's subscribers.
But that's pretty much the most I would expect from this as well, considering there's no tags in this at the moment. I've not done any of the tagging or anything. I've just kind of started the stream.
Speaking of which, everyone listening to this fucking stream right now, get goddamn Space Hulk on Steam so I can play with somebody, because there's nobody playing right now. And I need people to help me get heavy flamers so I can shoot shit with fucking fire.
I am a filthy console peasant.
This looks promising.
What was that, Jack-O-Liar?
I'm a filthy console peasant, so I'm sorry.
Fucking console peasant. Fetch me a beer, console peasant.
You can spit on.
I don't spit on anybody. Despite the fact that I'm technically, by law, a noble, I do not spit on my lesser beings around me.
What?
Thank you, my lord.
You're welcome.
You're a what? What are you talking about?
Okay, so if I actually like dig up my, I have a family tree that dates back to like the 14th century.
I think most people have family trees that go back further than that.
But the paperwork is legit.
Yeah, I know the paperwork, but I'm just, yeah, but I think most people, you know.
Right. The average human being does date back way further than the 14th century, correct. But I have patent nobility back to Normandy and of Devon, England.
Okay.
My family owned property in Devon, England, and it was granted to them by the Kingdom of Normandy.
Okay.
That face is fucking terrifying.
But do you have that? Oh no! This guy's after me. Wait.
Do I have warmth in my face that does it make me look terrifying? Yes, I do.
Wait, why am I? Oh wait, I'm not breathing underwater. Okay, hold on.
I don't know where this is going, but on my screen it's a loading screen, so I want to see what this fucking takes.
A master? What does that say? A master of blunt? Is that what you are, Slate? Are you a master?
Master of Blunt. That would sound like an awesome.
You're the master of the blunt.
Right now, I'm just trying to run away from the guard that was trying to run up to me and go, "Wait, I'm trying to serve you this fine."
Can you check your phone and scoot to the left a little bit?
Yes, I can.
We're getting cut off pretty strong on the left side.
I might have to pull it
from the
out.
left side.
What was that, Jack?
We're taking fire from the left side.
I'm gonna ask. Yeah, it's not so. Right. There you go. Well, it was like when you brought up your menu, I couldn't read half, like 90% of the shit you were had on the screen. To the right. Oh, yep. Perfect. You're a master of handling sticks.
It is a cable, a flimsy, floppy, swirly gooseneck that I just need to manipulate and just move and rub in the right way. I just need to bend it and twist it, pop it.
So was my statement wrong at all?
About what?
No.
You're good at handling sticks, people.
We'll see. I'm actually impressed at how well the phone camera is recording this. I tried it with my webcam.
Dude, I didn't think we were on a fucking camera until I realized I can see the reflection of the goddamn screen on your left side.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look that bad.
No, it doesn't. That looks pretty great. That's good right there. I'm happy with that. Jack, are you happy with that?
Yeah.
I could play Call of Duty. I could play Black Ops. I could play zombies and.
Do not play a fucking Call of Duty game. I will leave.
Like the last time I've tried to play games, it was I would always get this weird kind of delay, really weird lag effect when I would use my webcam. So now that I'm using my phone, I'm really impressed at how actually clean and crisp and quickly it does the. I guess it's got more frames per second. Because this webcam I'm using, the potato cam, the one I use for just for me usually, it's a piece of crap.
Is it like a PS2 camera?
It's a Logitech garbage.
Oh god.
Yeah, I went to like
dollar store piece of.
Yeah, I went to like Best Buy or something, and I was like, hey, I need like a HD webcam that does widescreen, and they were like, here you go, and then this is what I got. This is the HD widescreen. This is this camera on its maximum size, or not size, but it's what am I trying to say? Ratio. Thank you, but scaled down. But
right.
Yeah. Does this look like widescreen, even remotely?
No.
Not really.
You look like you're on a fucking iToy from PS2.
Yeah. But the box said it. The box. Oh, the box. I was too broke to really bother going back. I was like, whatever. I need this to talk to my girlfriend at the time.
So I was like 16 years old, 17-ish somewhere, and I had a friend. She's like, "Hey, you need a webcam so we can see each other do things, quote unquote." And I had a PS2 iToy.
Nice.
I coded the fucking text file to make that work as a webcam for my guy computer, like back in like 2004, 2005-ish. That's the only webcam I've ever owned in my entire life. Until I got, smartphones obviously have webcams, so it doesn't count. But like actual webcam, your camera looks worse than my fucking PS2 iToy.
Yeah. This camera's garbage. I don't like using my phone camera too much for recording myself because my phone seems to get really hot. I probably need to change the battery sometime. Because it's
so the biggest problem about phones is how thin they are, and they don't have heat sinks whatsoever. So long-term use just burns the fuck out of them.
I mean, the monitor seems to turn off, like, so that way that's probably the best thing for it while doing this. There's no monitor usage or anything. On the phone, I mean. So I guess I should say the screen then, not the monitor.
It's a monitor, whatever.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
So there's that. One problem is that to keep it to keep it running during a stream, I gotta have it plugged in. So then it's running while being plugged in, which is of course never good for batteries, which probably adds to the battery being.
Well, it's an ion lithium, right?
It's yeah.
There won't be any issues with that. Ion lithiums will fail regardless of what type of use they have.
Oh, okay. This is also like, how old is this? It's S4. That should...
Sweet. So me and you are on the same fucking page. I have an S5.
Yeah, it just shows like this thing is experienced. That's what I call it.
So like everyone compares phones and whatnot. I have a Galaxy S5.
Mm-hmm.
It's the original one I had bought back in the day. Same original battery. I get a full 24 hours out of my battery. Most new phones don't even get that.
Mm-hmm. Have you just treated your phone really nicely? Because my one sucks now.
Yeah, I've been okay to it. I'm going to ask you this one time, Slife. What is your real name?
What is my real name?
Correct.
But there's multiple ways to answer this. Now I've got to be super pedantic because.
You do?
I do, because like when you're asking, what is your real name, Slave? Are you asking the character Slave, the YouTube character host Slave? Are you asking just me because you're not knowing me, so that because it says Slave, because you're going with that? There's so many.
I just want to get to know you a little better.
So the person that is the alias of Slate, what is your technical legal name?
So I go by Max. That's why I have for years before when the channel was Arrowhertz, when it was me and my friend Tony.
Who got turned into
a cat? Yeah, no, it's different Tony. He just took off. That was actually the friend from Scotland, actually, as I mentioned earlier. But what was it? I would make all these videos like, "Hi, I'm Max from Arrowhertz." Jackalers watched those and made fun of me for them.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's my name is Max.
Fair enough. Jackalar, what's
think
your
you
name?
Said, fuck it, why not?
Did he just mute and just disappear?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
still here.
Oh, you cut off literally. You're like, fuck it, I'm blank.
My name is, and then it went silent.
Wow.
It was literally like that. That was the suspenseful moment. Like if the stream crashed right there, that would have been like the Newman show. He's gone moment right there, where everyone's like,
I am he who shall not be.
Oh, I see. So you have a very minty name. It sounds like.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
So am I supposed to be here? What am I? This guy give me missions?
Jackalire, so what's your name again?
Ian.
Ian? Oh, Ian's a very not super common name, but I know a few Ian. I'm Micah, if that makes any difference in the world of the internet.
Micah.
It's too similar to my name. I don't like it.
I'm fucking super Jewish. Are you Jewish?
I don't know. I could be.
With the name Max, you are not.
It could be if the name Max.
You're a little too Italian, Northern Europe for me.
Max could be a Jewish name. That there could be like Max Gold or Max Green or Max Black, or it could be like
Max Power.
Right? It could be like I could, as far as you know, I am Max Black Goldstein.
Batman and Superman.
You could be. You need to be more Jewish than I am.
Black Green Goldstein. Sorry.
I come from a very genetically Jewish family.
You have
My name was just a family name. My last name literally means Bohemian. And my grandma's name was like super fucking also German.
Wow, you're German and Jewish? That's a paradox.
I swear he went really loud and then went silent for a second. Is everybody still here? Sound check. Rogue
I'm still
Squadron.
here.
Rogue Team. Alright, so we got Jackler 1.
yes.
Is he still in the chat? I can't really check it very easily. Hold on.
Yeah, he's still there.
Because his mic went really loud and now he's silent. That sounds like a technical issue.
It's you.
Fix your mic, Octopus.
You've been waiting to say that for somebody for so long, haven't you?
All the years of abuse.
Of abuse. Wait,
It is, yeah. You say it so coldly, it's just like Jack.
I say it so coldly.
In like the most. It's just like, oh, no, fix your mic, Jack.
Well, yeah, fix your mic.
Exactly. Breaks my heart.
So how long do I have to wait here for? Days? That could be the case. I could have to wait here for days before I get the next quest. Unless it's bugged. Who was that?
Well,
That wasn't you, right?
no, I might have hit the mic by accident.
Oh, okay, it sounded weird. It sounded like all of a sudden, like, there was like a heartbeat. It was like boom, boom, boom,
Oh, yeah, just
boom, boom,
late.
boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, what's up? Is everyone gone? Why is everyone going away?
Still here.
Why is everyone
I don't know.
gone?
Atropus has just died on us.
I think he's still there. I think he might just maybe he's having mic troubles. Maybe he muted himself by mistake. He said, I think he was using his phone,
Says
right?
he's still on there, yeah. Well, so am I. I don't have.
You have my ears.
No, but I'm just saying, like, he said he was using his phone, so it's possible, like, he pressed a button with his, with his thumb.
Fix your mic, Ed.
Maybe what if his headphones, like, just died? You know how, like, earbuds can just die? Like, kind of, like the ones that go in, like,
Which is why you get.
get what?
This is why you get wired fucking headphones or earbuds.
No, but earbuds in general just kind of sometimes can die. Unless you get like the
Oh,
the
yeah.
Bluetooth, like, high end blah blah blah.
Fucking AirPod.
I'm just talking about like the dinky ones that you get from like
Yeah.
those ones will just die. It's always the left earbud.
And there's always that sweet spot where you bend the wire and it starts working.
Yeah, but any other position and it crackles. Oh, is that what
Or
you have
just
going on?
Goes. Yeah, I'm actually not using the mic, not my headphones. I'm just
It's just your
using
headphones.
my phone.
So your phone
using
just
my
sounds like that?
I'm using my phone.
Hey, assholes,
as-
can you hear?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Sup?
Yo.
Can you not hear me for like the last 4 or 5 minutes?
No.
No, we told you we could.
I was sitting here, I could hear you guys clear as fucking day through my head. Like, fuck you guys. Am I a goddamn ghost? Is this fucking Beetlejuice? Am I a fucking do I not exist? And you guys kept talking without me. I'm like, fuck it.
Do
So I reset my
remember
headphones.
distinctly I do remember distinctly saying, "Atropus, fix your mind."
Now, you do have
And I
someone
haven't
with
changed,
you
like-
when you take mushrooms normally, right?
My phone is like 4 feet away from me, so I have not touched it. I have not touched my phone this entire conversation.
Maybe your phone
I have
speakers.
wireless Bluetooth head.
So
Or-
it was the ghost.
My phone is. It's got him ghost. That's it. Jack Lawyer. Jack Lawyer, by the way, your microphone is way louder than it used to be.
It's ghosts. Wait, what time is it everywhere? If it's 3 o'clock, it's 3 a.m. somewhere, right?
Yeah, like in fucking like Guatemala, in fucking UK, probably 3, right?
Fucking
6 hours from us.
So,
Somewhere in the middle of the fucking Atlantic Ocean, it's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
so ghosts from close to Epic Narrator are coming over and watching the stream because we mentioned him.
He has zero eye.
If
He
you
has
say
zero
his
islands,
name
probably.
3 times, he shows up.
We conjured it so much because of the thought, so much thought energy, and
Yeah, the thought energy.
thought energy, and people from all over the world, and that crossing ley lines, right? So then that's
all
what
the same.
dragged the ghosts from the UK because of not because wait, there's also your what is it? You said your not royal rather, but what was that? Your lineage, noble lineage.
My
and
noble
then
lineage.
then there's also Jackler who has some British heritage.
Yeah, exactly.
And myself, who my grandmother or her mother came off of the boats from Ireland into Boston. So you see, all
So
of
the
us have some
ghost
sort of
just kinda
have blood connections to that area, which dragged ghosts into the stream to make your phone not be able to hear you.
Die.
It's the most plausible answer of all of them.
Exactly. I agree with everything this man just said.
Are you afraid of the After Dark? That was stupid Canadian television.
It seemed kind
Dude. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this up because there's. So I grew up on the Red Green Show,
Mm-hmm.
and there's about 4 people in the community that realize what the Red Green Show is.
Yeah,
I pray to God you know what I'm fucking talking.
I possibly could.
You know what I'm fucking talking about. Don't be an ass.
Maybe. We'll see how much I know and or don't know comparatively. So
Canadian Access Television produced the Red Green Show, where it was a very clean comedic show with I don't remember the fucking plays red on it, but it was sent down in the United States on public access television (PBS). Doesn't translate to the same. The public broadcasting system is called here. There's PAS National. And it was a comedic television show. There was a skit show with a dude that like would make like redneck.
I think you're cutting out again.
Yeah, it kind of
God damn it. Anyway, Red Green Show. Google the motherfucker.
So Red Green Show is the show that has these 2 guys in it, and one of them's his nephew, and the other one's his uncle.
Right.
And it sounds less gay than that, but it's not gay. And one of them fixes stuff, and the other one's really nerdy and plays games like Warhammer. In fact, he actually mentions Warhammer at one point in one of the episodes.
I watched it in the early '90s, so I don't know if that was like back then.
You know how there's like Red, like let's just call him the main character,
Right.
guy, and he's got his
Right.
nephew, the guy with the glasses.
Red is the redneck, right?
Yeah, they're like
He's the one that does the duct tape skit.
yeah, they're all kind of in Red Green. They're all kind of Canadian rednecks, kind of. But there's his nephew, I think Lloyd,
Yeah.
and at one point he mentions he plays Warhammer on the show.
Oh well.
And yeah, there's like the black and white skits that are like just kind of narrated by Red or whatever, right? And then there's all sorts of different things on that show, Red Green. Oh, so what about it?
I just apparently my whole skit like disappeared in void.
It's like nothing. I just kind of wanted to know if you've ever seen it.
No, I had a whole skit on it, but it disappeared in the void because apparently like me talking show up on the fucking so. Just ignore me. Red Green Show's a great show. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Good times. The show is over the top fucking stupid.
This review of the Red Green Show was brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
You goddamn. If you use the link in the description, you get fucking 30,000 coins or whatever.
You get $8 trillion in Raid Shadow Legend dollars.
Yeah, in Raid
Watch
Shadow
now.
Legend dollars.
That'll buy you 2 characters.
Having actually played Raid Shadow Legends, that's not far off from.
You can use my special promo code to get a discount of 5% off of your next order of Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
What's hilarious is the fact that like people bitch about like 40K and Magic the Gathering being expensive, but then when you look at how much people spend on fucking video games and like the in-game purchases, like 40K seems fucking.
Citizen?
Well, yeah. You know what? I honestly think a lot of people don't really realize that there's going to be a high shelf price for 40K stuff, right? And it's going to be like, well, why would I spend, X amount of dollars on these, small amount of things when I could, spend that amount of money on, like, this amount of cards and then have a, like a starter deck sort of thing that is going to be good, but it's not going to be super amazing. It's not going to be one of those tournament winners. It's not going to have all the super expensive cards, right? Or they spend all their money on all the super expensive cards and they have that one deck, right? And then it becomes somewhat comparable to some 40K armies. But the difference is, I would want to say, unless you're one of those meta players that just buys a Warhammer army and goes, oh, they've ruined my army, they've ruined Warhammer, and then you sell your army and then buy a new army. That which is more similar to the Warhammer, to the Magic thing, where it's like, I'm going to stop using this deck because it's no longer allowed or no longer relevant. I'm going to get this deck, and there's that cycle going on. With Warhammer, there's a little bit of an investment. You spend more, and you have these models that stay relevant and stay good. And I'm saying this even talking about Firstborn Space Marines. They stay relevant and they stay whatever up to this day. I never saw Space Marines disappear. I mean, I don't think they're going to.
They won't. So being a competitive Magic player that I am, and someone who's been in 40K for almost fucking... Magic the Gathering has cards that, like, the price difference, like, significant. I bought cards back in 2000 that are now worth $150 to $300. The difference is in 40K,
Wait, what's going?
my
What?
Devastator squad is worth the same as it is now.
Why are there so many people right here?
Back in-
I'm sorry. I just got so sorry.
You're good. We're playing a game.
Sorry, I felt no. I interrupted. That's why I was apologizing like a Canadian.
You're good, man.
Sorry.
Yeah. You're doing that sorry thing you said you didn't do. Weird. No, Magic the Gathering has a higher ceiling and a longer term competitiveness. With 40K, like my heavy Devastator or my heavy bolster guy for Chaos from is going to be worth this. In 1999, SE is worth 2,000, right?
Mm-hmm. You mean like money
He
wise?
fires the same fucking bullets. Yeah, he's going to fire the same fucking bullets as he did as he does in 2000.
Right, but
He's just as relevant.
yeah, and in Magic cards, you're gonna probably have your deck, and then you're gonna dump it a month later or a year later, right?
The cards fluctuate a lot more, but the upside's way higher in Magic than it is in 40K. I've had cards go from like 50 cents to 400, like 20 years of it.
That's true, but not everybody holds on to pieces of cardboard in excellent condition.
Right. And most people are like me, where I don't care about the value of the Magic card. I just want to play the game. It's the same thing with 40K, where I want the figures to play the fucking game. I don't care about the fake inflation of price. Somebody declares my second edition Marine being worth more money than my fourth edition because he's fucking second. I don't care about the goddamn.
Yeah, I wasn't meaning more like that. I guess maybe I was meaning more like value to a person. Like, the toy to me is just as valuable and just as valid then as it is now. That's kind of more what I was meaning. Not like, it's worth this as much. You know, like, inflation, blah, blah, blah. That's such a huge argument that I wouldn't want to be able... I wouldn't be prepared, nor have the paperwork.
I hate it.
Yeah, I wouldn't... I'm not... Yeah, I was meaning more like, a Space Marine's a Space Marine's a Space Marine, no matter how tall.
Correct. Granted, I have Magic cards that I literally bought in 1998 for $3.99 that are worth $400 to $500 fucking dollars.
So wait, because you agreed with that.
College.
Because you agreed with that, would you also agree if I had the action figure on? If I had like I had like 3 Rogue Trader Marines, 3 Primaris Marines, and the action figure all together? Would that be okay to be a squad of Space Marines?
I mean, I'm the kind of guy that if you use fucking paper writing the name on it, I'd be fine.
That guy ate a lot of beans. That's Jackler. That's Jackler Marine. That's why he's 50 feet tall.
In Brazil, do they even use freedom units?
No, the freedom units, no. We use the highly superior metric system.
Yeah, agreed. You notice me, and most of the time in the chat with narrator, I'll use metric. But I am trained in the metric.
That sounded like some kind of martial art there. I am trained in the metric arts. While you were playing Halo, I trained in the metrics. Well, you...
I studied the blade.
You know what's funny about that is I've spent 6 years of my life training in West, and one of the means we have is I trained for years in the grade. You've spent so much time watching fucking Halo.
Wow, it's like I read your mind.
Video games.
It's all Halo.
You play these video games. I've learned the real martial art, real sword.
What do I want to do here?
So my favorite part about being a is when you get the guy that, like, his entire life he's thought he's been a badass, and he comes in with his fucking sword into your fucking arena, and he thinks he's just gonna rock you with a special moves he made up himself, and he's just a generic fucking bad guy. And you fucking rock his ass so fucking. Fuck yeah, I'm American. Fuck is.
Yeah, fuck Japan.
Well, that's shards, and they would whip my ass in a heartbeat. Samurais are badass motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with this?
Oh god, take that. Dude, so much.
This is the best part of this game.
Is it particle physics?
Just everything about The Shivering Isles. Can you hear the game?
So, with the fucking horse, it looked like a dick. It looked like that fucking mouth was having a giant dick coming out. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that, but it just looked funny.
Interesting.
Yes, what can I do for you? I imagine you're
A
here
dick, a
about
dick
the
is
door.
fun. A liar.
Yes,
Okay.
you have entered, and now you are here. Amazing. Truly.
Who are you? What is
So
this
I did-
place? What? Sorry?
What?
What? What? Now we're all
Alright,
confused.
talk to you. Dude, his voice got
Great.
fucking loud.
Now we're all.
Who are you?
I am Haskell, Chamberlain to the Lord Sheogorath.
What is this place?
You approach the Shivering Isles. Through the door behind me lies
This
the
is
realm
some
of
hot
Sheogorath,
roleplay on
Prince
Slay
of
the Space Marine.
Madness, Lord
Yeah,
of
this is
Neverthere.
this is like Chrono Trigger. Remember when I would do the voices in Chrono Trigger?
Yeah, I remember.
I know you have tears in your eyes now, don't you? From the
Yeah.
end of that game. The end of that game crushed you.
It's true. It did.
What?
Little tear.
Why did that door appear in Cyrodiil?
Because my Lord wills it to be so.
I know, man.
It poses
Because
no
why
danger
the
to
fuck-
monsters, no
The
combat
Emperor
with
demands it to be so,
It is a
and
doorway.
thus
It in-
allows it to exist within this realm, and that is why it is here.
So, Mr. Slaith,
Mr. Space Marine.
Slaith the
Don't worry, call me Mr. Space Marine.
Mr. Space Marine was my father.
So you said the other day in stream that you are self-conscious about doing like ever narration.
What? I said this the other day in a
What?
stream?
You did.
When? In what?
You
In
said you were self-conscious about doing narration yourself, putting on your face costume.
I said I was self-conscious about doing it? Did I use those exact words?
I don't think self-conscious was the exact word to use, but you said you apprehensive of doing.
So I did not want to do that. You were saying, in other words.
Do you not like being a space?
I'm not a narrator. No. Only a narrator
rapper.
of epic proportions and quality could do the proper narrations required for the I am only a humble space marine, only a narrator from the Adeptus Narratium would be able to provide the proper narration that the Emperor would demand and that the Imperium would require for humanity and for the Emperor, and we fight for them and through whoever we serve.
Keep going.
America, America.
No, you do a fine enough job. Like, if
For
you just
you?
explain what you're doing, like,
His,
I saw the video.
the,
I thought it was informative, being somebody who
you,
wears armor for a pastime himself. It's fine for me, but what he was saying was, just talking about why this is pinned this way, why this attaches this way, etc., etc. The average viewer, it made sense. What I'm asking you is, why are you afraid to talk in fucking? You talk here just fucking fine.
well,
Why am I? Sorry, wait. Why am I afraid to talk? This seems like a loaded question, somewhat, a little bit. I want to turn down my TV just so I can hear you better. I'll turn down the game so that way I'm not going to be doing any sort of cross mic contamination here. If that's maybe it's one of the sound problems. Okay, sorry. So
You stated that you did not think you needed to narrate why you were doing on camera.
right.
Right. The fact that you go on.
Oh no, sorry. I was just kind of agreeing with you. I was just kind of going,
But then you go on to do videos like this where you pretty much narrate everything you fucking do to the nth degree, but you won't narrate your own putting on your cosplay costume.
I
discovered the slave paradox.
oh, the hypocrisy. This is the total scandal here. Cancel Slaith Space Marine.
No, there's,
Take down his statue.
there's nothing wrong with like anything you're doing. I'm asking the fact that like I'm trying to figure out like the difference between you narrating your costume and you fucking like Oblivion.
Well, in that video, when I was recording it, there was no way I could have my headset on. So I guess I don't really like dubbing too much. I don't enjoy dubbing. It's something I don't have a lot of passion for. I don't really. When I'm talking to somebody in the moment, that's kind of a different thing. Because this is more of like a conversational sort of thing, back and forth. It's a little bit different. When I'm.
Yeah, this is like.
This is like
this having a beer, right?
Yeah, this is more conversational with, this is the
We're just chilling.
welcome to Slaith on the party line, with also occasional disturbances from people's headsets and mics.
Slave on the water.
That's right. Ladies get to call free. So
Slave.
oh. Admiral Akbar, what do you think?
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
You see, I didn't say it. This is just my guests. So and those were great Star Wars references, which have no double meanings. So that was with that specific video, the one where I was just was that the one where I have like the double speed at the beginning, and then it goes to me in the costume, and then it double speeds at the end. Yeah, I just didn't really feel the need to do anything for that. It was just, I'm just gonna do a quick thing, just me in the suit. I just didn't feel the need for it. In the next one though, in the stream that I did in the cosplay, I did go over actually and talk about, because like I was able to like watch the chat and answer questions. I find it difficult myself, perhaps, to I don't know, when I'm doing dubbing or doing like things. I don't really like or enjoy answering hypothetical questions. I like answering real questions, something with a little bit more bone and with a bit more meat on the bone. Something like where, like, you're asking me this question right now, and this is something that you're interested in, you're wanting to know, like right now, and here's the answer to it, right? I could make a thing with all sorts of things that people might want to know, but then it's like, here we go. I have now for sure answered someone's question there, and I can be personally assured of that. So that gives me a little bit of personal satisfaction, and people get to watch that and go, this is a real, true story here. This person asked a question, this person got an answer, this is an epic, grand adventure, but in the middle of it somewhere there was a story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. And the resolution was the answer that you got.
So all I got from this is that you like
meaty bones.
Is that correct?
With all the gristle.
The meatier the dick, the better.
Meatballs.
Gigantic.
That was a good answer. So the reason I asked that, I watched several of your videos. There's not a lot of like communication between you and the audience.
Yes.
And some of that could be attributed to the fact that you're wearing the cosplay outfit and being Space Marine. And Space Marines aren't theoretically talking as based on the books, which I have fucking 5 of.
You're kind of cutting out again.
So Slave has just been role-playing all this time.
Well, you see, what if I'm actually a Space Marine and I'm just role-playing as a human?
Yeah.
Short for a Space Marine, or
you're an alpha.
trooper. I don't.
He's an alpha
Something
lead.
like fucking.
Well, that's if you believe all of the lies and propaganda that get spread around the universe. Because sure, Space Marines are 8 feet tall, right? You know, they can kill enemies by the hundreds. You know, they can,
7.5.
you know, like they can shoot bolts of fire from their eyes and lightning from their ass,
Lasers.
right? Like, you know, I mean, like, yeah, I am a Space Marine. Just like that guy from Aliens
could all
and
be
all those other people in that commercial, like that guy with like the really buck teeth, right? And that one lady.
I'm the shortest guy in my family, 6'4". If there's any space, fucking my goddamn, this goddamn.
Is he cutting out for you too?
Family's genetically. Yeah. You're cutting
My
out,
phone
man.
fucking. Okay, hold on.
Brother Marine, we are having a difficult time communicating with you. We will now negotiate with the Psychocommunicatie Profardier Blogondier Gondindio. That is the organization from the planet Horblix Conflixinine 8. Because that was not 9-8, it was Conflix.
We've gone Tolkien, have we?
Sorry, what?
We've gone Tolkien, have we?
We're done talking?
We've gone Tolkien. Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. Woo! Gandalf, Frodo,
Yeah, I know. We know.
Saruman.
Tolkien?
Slate's retarded.
I heard talkin'.
I
I heard talkin' each time. Like
J.R.R. Tolkien.
no, but each time he said it, I heard it as like Talking, talking, and I was like, talking,
So
talking.
we're gonna cover Nebraska's biggest weakest here. So, tell me what you do with your clothes when slave.
All I heard was, "Tell me what you do with your clothes, Slaith." This is beginning to get a little bit personal. Tell me what you do with your clothes,
So
Slaith.
slave.
So,
Tell me what you
where
make
do
it.
you find
I mean,
them? I want to put it on eBay. This is the Gitch of Slaith the Space Marine,
Okay.
as previously worn and whiffed by, you know, like,
So Mr. Slave. So when your clothes get dirty, what do you do with them? Do you wash them?
wash them.
WASH.
What?
Do you wash your clothes?
Yes.
So in Nebraska, people insert R's into random places where they shouldn't belong.
They
So we
insert
say
what?
wash. And we washed our clothes. And this is our washing machine. So I might say an R somewhere where you might not expect it, so it might not sound proper when I say words. Because Nebraska is a weird fucking location in the world. So when I say, like, I might have said wash or wash.
You know, but now you
or
brought
insert
attention
R
to it.
where was-
How drunk
But now you brought attention to it. I mean,
Me,
like,
not very.
you could have just like let it pass, and I probably would have just thought you were retarded or something, and I would have just been like, I'm not gonna say anything about it. Like, but now it's like a whole like Nebraska thing. So now it's like, haha, that's kind of funny, and I guess I can make fun of it because he's not
No,
retarded, sort of.
No, you're good.
I'm good
Make
because
fun of us.
I can make fun of you because you're not retarded. See. And I just got away with saying it.
Correct.
And I got away with saying retarded 4 times. Yeah.
loophole.
No, it's legit. I had so I met a girl in college, and I was like, "Oh, we need to wash our clothes," and she looked at me like I was retarded. And I'm sitting there like, "What?
You can't say that. I'm
We
just
need to
kidding.
wash our clothing this week." Like, we need to wash our clothing.
but he is
She's like
retarded.
staring at me. I'm like, "Fuck you both." I expected more from you, business.
Wait, what happened? Oh,
Call
Lieutenant.
me retarded.
Wait, hold on. Welcome, Lieutenant Knives. How are you doing?
Oh.
Life's it.
Howdy, boys.
Hi, Knives.
Howdy.
Oh, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Am I coming through loud? Testicle, testicle, 1, 2, 3. Odd medical condition confirmed. Come back, come back.
You're good, Lieutenant.
Are you from fucking Texas?
Answer the question, Knives.
I think that did answer the question. Are you from Texas? No, he's from Australia.
Yeah, fair enough.
Are you from Texas? And just leaves.
Really, right?
My mom was from fucking Australia.
What happened? Did he? Is he in the Discord or now? Or
Career. Oh, he left.
Fuck it. 8 hours in the future to Australia from where we're at. So it's tomorrow where he.
Ooh, he can tell the future.
So he's like 2 a.m. Knives world.
So they should work on all of the vaccine stuff in Australia, so that way they can get it done in the future and then bring it back to the past.
Dude, time zones are like, if you want to fucking somebody, it'll drive them insane.
You just have to travel back in time, so that way you can bring it everywhere before it was invented.
That's not how that works. It is. So if you invent something in the United States and fly it to Australia, you don't go back and.
No, because Australia would be forward in time, wouldn't it?
Correct.
Right. No, if you were in Australia, and then you traveled to the United States, you'd travel back in time to the past. As long as you traveled there fast enough.
But Japan would be in the future. So if you flew to Japan, you'd be time traveling.
So wait.
What about like
Japan?
Antarctica?
So we should do that.
Because
We
the
should do the
time
vaccine in Japan because they're even further in the future than Australia. You're saying?
No. Japan's in the past.
So wait, which is the furthest in the future?
Australia and Hawaii.
All right, so we need to do it in Hawaii then. You and me, hotel room.
Because the time zone.
Can I come
time
too?
zone is.
Of course.
Time zone.
I think so.
between-
I don't think you're. Has the doctor said you can't?
I don't know.
This is just because this has
have a
devolved into terrible jokes. Sorry to cut you off there for just terrible jokes.
What is Mr. Lieutenant still?
I think he showed up and then disappeared. Maybe his computer. Maybe.
Because I'm pretty sure that the international timeline between Hawaii and which includes parts of Australia.
I'm sure my lord will be most pleased.
All right. So
Anyway,
now back
I
to the best
fucking
part of this
said
game.
You'll want to pass through the gates of
Oh,
madness.
sorry. What were you?
And my
Sorry.
You're good.
Are
Sorry.
we still?
I apologize, though. Forgive me for my. Oh wait. Okay, wait. Here we go. Check this out. Wait.
A.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So wait. The thing stops,
It's not enough.
and then check this out. And then the room like breaks apart into like bugs. It was cool. It was cool. I thought it was cool. I've entered the Shivering Isles. So now,
I've never done this before.
no, the Shivering Isles is essentially the Daedric realm of Sheogorath. I'm dead. Oh wow, I lived that? Okay.
I lived that.
I lived that.
You lived that.
I lived it. You've never lived until you've jumped all the way down.
We
that.
only speak proper English in Space Mission.
Well, that's right. I lived it. I revived it.
You done it.
Oh, so he's
So,
resetting.
Proper English, you sons of bitches. It'd be I survived that.
Or, of course, one could ask, I'm alive.
Isn't it possible that I have fried my brain from 8 hours of painting and smoking weed all day? This weed tastes like carrots.
I literally woke up and started painting.
Did you start smoking weed?
I don't.
Well, there you go. See, you see there, right there, totally different, completely uncomparable. Wonder if I can jump over this and like bypass this.
Not because I'm like weed.
I was just joking.
My dad smokes it. My dad.
Wait. I'm in this place that I probably shouldn't be in.
The fact.
Oh, never mind. It's a very easy gate. I could have just.
Being that like. When I turned 21, I decided I only needed one vice in my life.
Wait, what's the timestamp? Because that was hilarious. What was the timestamp? That was right there. That was I should meme that later. Okay, we're at 2 hours and 50 minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
that was hilarious.
You're not gonna remember that.
No, that was hilarious. Okay, it was I jumped over this wall. I was like, oh wait. I was thinking like it was like a door I couldn't get through, like I needed something, and then I jumped over this wall, went to all this effort, looked at the door, and it was a very easy to unlock door.
Fair enough.
Dumb it.
So I think I don't know which one should I do? What's that one? Is that Curb Your meme or what's that? Oh wow. So what's that?
My dad always jokes that like. That weed saved my life because without weed would have beat my ass.
So here's my naked zombie fighting that skeleton. Looks exactly like that corpse on the bed.
It's your wife, slave.
That's
Have a little list.
my waifu. Okay, what do we got here? Activate
Your
gatekeeper
life.
skeleton.
L-I-F-E. That's your life, not your wife.
Yeah.
Oh, is this one of those like? Is this one of those like this is
Support
your life now?
Life, slave.
Is this like this is your?
Support her, goddammit.
Like you know, like this is you. This is your life now.
Give her some goddamn support. Say that you love her, follow her around, and support her decisions in life.
Give her a little kiss on.
What does this skeleton do?
Her importance of decisions, are as important as yours.
Ah,
She
The
went
booze is
through
catching up.
you.
I fell.
She stood by you in that weird transgender phase of yours. You owe her.
He is correct. I was there.
We were all there.
I seen it. Marijuana's not a drug.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Bob
I
Saget.
think we need to ban all my immediately.
Ban what?
Oh, I think we need to ban.
Ban Eldar.
Yeah, exactly. That's. Fuck the Eldar. If I see you with Eldar on the tabletop, you will be immediately sent to the shadow.
Like from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Sure.
Welcome to my town.
Okay, this guy's got a big afro and a purple suit. That makes him sound just pimp, doesn't it?
Slick back.
His name's Sheldon. He's got an afro and a purple suit.
Yeah, he sounds very pimp. He pimpin'. Straight pimpin'.
Dude, it looks like a pimp. Straight out of a fucking video game. This could be in fucking like GTA.
He's about to destroy a party of adventurers.
He's straight hustling, boy.
They say the keys are sewn up.
Could also be in New Vegas. It's New Vegas festival if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, no, there's a guy that sort of looks like him.
Pretty deserted when I
Novak.
Do you see the vampire off to his left? My little one, is that?
So apparently there's a giant monster I need to go kill.
That vampire is giving you the stink eye.
I'm Fella Serandis. Don't breathe on me.
Whoa, okay, this guy knows about coronavirus, apparently.
Fucking Oblivion predicts.
He's pretty scary, isn't he? Let's watch him in action. What?
Let's go. Characters. But before...
We're off.
Mr. Ian, how old are you?
An appropriate age.
What?
Stay away from the gatekeeper. Let us handle this.
An appropriate age.
Oh, this thing's
What?
gonna kill me,
I
isn't
don't know
it?
stuff.
Age tall.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That giant.
Wait,
He's got S&M
It's-
gear on. Be careful.
it's just stopped there.
Here is Jack the Liar.
Yes, Slate. How old am I?
He
You've had-
is... Well, as my
6
as
months
as my
to
greasy
produce.
pole ward, I should know at least how old you are.
Yalton.
Yeah.
It doesn't say I do, but I should. That's what it says.
His age is Regina Mars.
His age is Regina Voss.
I think he said say his age in the Vegeta voice. Or maybe my age is.
Ah, yes. All he wants me to say is his age. I have now qualified to complete that task. It is complete. I said, quote, his age.
Slate doesn't know either. Then no one knows, and they will.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep hitting this guy in the ass with my sword and running away. That's Oblivion. It's perfectly balanced. Just works.
It just works.
Wait, I went across the water and he stopped chasing me. So maybe, maybe I can use this to my advantage by firing attacks at it.
Now thrust him in the ass.
Yeah, that's his weak spot for maximum damage.
He's everywhere thrusting, not slashing, thrusting.
Look at these exploits right here. Here with.
This is pretty funny.
Watch me abuse this game mechanic for hours upon hours.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is not meant to be the focus of it. This is just by happenstance I am playing this. Most of the time there is nothing in the background. There's just dancing girls for After Dark.
My idea.
You know what I mean? Like most of the time it's just me on a green screen in front of dancing girls. This just happens to be me playing this. Normally if I'm doing a video gaming thing, it'll be a Slaith Plays.
This is the special episode.
This is like the hybrid combination special edition, the way it was originally envisioned in 1977 by George Lucas.
And Jackal.
I don't want to watch Matt.
Okay, I need to summon. So a scamp, oh, it's like a Thomas Scamp or whatever. Or what was his name? Terrence? Terrence!
Jackal.
It's Terrence. The scamp. And we need a spell that does something to that guy. Something that... Something that does something to him.
Like, kill him? That'd be.
Yeah. Wait. Like this. So what I need is... Oh, it's immune to paralyze. Oh shit, run.
Oh no, my entire playstyle has gone out the window.
What do you do?
Well, normally you're just supposed to get a special item you can kill it. But you can actually fight it.
Why are we killing this?
It has 2 keys inside its body, like in
A movie.
like in that movie.
Yeah, in that movie, The Thing.
Yeah, the thing with the grudge.
Yeah.
That Iron Man?
Like Iron Man, yeah.
I think Running Man, but that's fine.
Iron Man, Running Man, they're very similar movies.
They're all men, right?
They're all men. They're all the same. What was that?
Me yawning because I'm tired of stuff.
Oh, no, am I dead? I'm dead. Somebody's loud. Who's loud? Sound check, everybody. All right, Rogue Squadron. Call in. All right, all red.
A-team. 40k A-team.
Okay, A-team has just called in. Your A-team. Jackler is A-team because he's always on the show.
A-team checking in.
Atropus, you got sound check there?
I think we have lost him.
Lieutenant, can you do a sound check? Okay, I'm lowering the volume on Atropus just a tiny bit.
For once, it's not my mic that's fucking...
I know. It's impressive. Most impressive. But you're not a Jedi yet. Who'd we lose? Oh, we lost Lieutenant again.
Well, Atropus, if you can hear this, we can't fucking hear you.
Yeah, we cannot hear you.
We cannot hear you either, Lieutenant.
So right now this is the Jackler and Slaith show. Just kind of Jackler
Just
and
as
Slaithing it up.
usually is. So,
So,
this weather, eh?
so we're finally alone. Just the two of us. And then you leave.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I just looked and it's funny because it is just now. Everyone else left. That's funny. I thought they were just being quiet. That's funny.
Can we get an F in the chat?
F in the
Oh,
chat.
wait, there's no one in the chat.
We can get an F in the chat. How hard is it to get an F in the chat? F in the chat.
Someone F the chat.
So we got an F in the chat there.
What?
There's an F in the chat. Somebody wrote an F in the chat.
I'm watching on my television. More of a delay.
Slate the Space Marine is on television. Wow, things are really moving on
well,
up.
actually, you're on my PS4. Slate the Space Marine is on PC.
Wow, that's amazing. Because like it's on PS4 playing Xbox. That means that like Slate the Space Marine is like on multiple different consoles. And
Any minute now, fucking,
featured
Sony come down through my door.
featured on
FBI, open up.
both Twitch and YouTube.
Wow.
Okay, so
There's a guy streaming your...
my image.
Yeah.
So let's get a
It's your twin brother.
zombie in
It's your
here.
twin brother, Space the Slave.
Let's see, what do we have? Weakness to... Can I do this? Weakness to fire. Weakness to poison. Okay, it's weak to stuff. Alright, now to shoot stuff at it.
Shoot some shit.
The formidable gatekeeper has destroyed a party of adventurers. I should talk to the residents of Passwell before trying to deal with the creature.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh, I'm just wondering... Well, the thing is, I've seen this character get killed, like this monster get killed, but then again, that was with like a super glitched mace that's kind of like a secret item that people aren't really supposed to get.
The base.
What?
It's the base mace.
It's the Mace of Doom.
It's base. Your skills are very...
Oh, your mace, mace.
All your mace are belong us. I'm memorized. I've got a calculator.
Hello, what?
Okay, so I need to find some guy, and that guy's probably in here. Is this right?
Just the guy.
It's just some guy. I'm gonna turn the air conditioner on because it's getting warm. Reset the modem. Just reset everything. Turn off all your wireless devices. Turn around in a circle. Boil a pot of water. Okay, so going in there didn't seem to help me anything. At all. Does he need to be in there? Okay. Is there 2 floors to this or something? Am I missing something? Or now I've got to go over here. Oh, those are just so close together on the map that it's just retarded? Okay. You still there? You saying anything? Okay.
For a bit now.
I guess it's late over there, right?
Yeah, it's the late...
It's almost
real life latency.
I'm Jim and
it's almost midnight here.
You ever wonder why things look better?
It's about 43.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we got anything to do tomorrow.
That's true. Except for paint models.
And you go,
So how was that gonna work? Should we do the day after stream, or do you want to have the commentary?
it's the after days.
Yeah, the after days. Do you want to be in the commentary on that one?
I don't know. But
I don't know. How would that work? We could, and then we could totally show Epic Narrator that you could have a painting stream with somebody as a guest like that.
with a.
And that's not meant to be
so
a jab. It's not talking
they-
shit. We're not talking shit.
Yeah.
We're trying to be
We
constructive
are like actually.
for the Council of Bruv, right? Right. We're trying to do this for
Truth.
for
You would have to ask someone about painting.
about Bane.
Hurry, pick that lock.
Someone who knows about painting. Which is instructed if we want to be a learning tutorial channel.
It's true.
Atropos.
Are they both? They're both gone now.
Yeah, like they just straight up left. That's depressing.
Oh, Lieutenant's coming back. He said he's resetting his router.
Atropos has been kidnapped live on by Nebraska Mafia.
From these gatekeeper books. Find me.
In a few hours.
See you later.
I can't go in there. It needs a key.
Brother, there is a key inside of your ape.
Do you want to play a game? There's a key inside this gatekeeper.
Play a little game.
If you want to defeat him, you've got to get the bones of another gatekeeper and then shoot him with it in the
20
nuts.
minutes, this entire chamber will fill with poison. If you don't get this key that is inside this
Person. Monster. NBA player.
well, we shouldn't say monster. It's a very offensive word.
What's this? Statue.
They're not. They prefer mortally challenged.
Seems to be like a castle over this way. Zedaphin. Sounds like some kind of medication. Take Zedaphin for hair loss, testicle loss.
So,
Wait, there's monsters?
penis loss,
For penis loss.
virginity loss. It will give
It
you
can
the
restore
ability
it can restore virginity, yeah.
to
Xenophin.
restore virginity.
Xenophin.
Buy it now.
Oh, what the hell? What the hell is that thing?
Slate the space. Buy Zenith or game.
It's got a bow though. These are like weird frog people.
Oh, it's Stark. Frog.
Frog people. Frog people. Well, here, you know what? What's good against frogs? Ghosts. Get him, ghosts.
Let's become the ghost. Detroit become ghost.
Oh, there's... Yeah, I'm still here. There's just more of these things that I thought there would be.
Small frog.
There's...
Oh my God, he's got a shank. Oh, look at him. He's got a little... That is one nasty, proper naughty bloke you would not meet dark alley.
I'm capturing their souls inside gems. from which,
Hell.
and in the lore of this, they are. I'm not sure if about monsters and stuff, but NPCs, like humans, if I kill them and capture their soul, according to the lore, they are conscious inside the crystal.
Which is just another reason why the Eldar are bullshit. You heard it here first, folks. Hashtag cancel.
Can't slate the space brain.
This message, proved by Slate the Spaceman.
There's enemies nearby. Look at all these enemies nearby.
You cannot wait when there are enemies.
You can't wait there when there's enemies nearby, no.
Isn't that the most... You know, like in... You cannot... Or monster nearby. Why the fuck not?
Can't they just wait until they do something about me being there? There, I'll just wait in this weird tree. Seems like a... Makes sense to wait up right here, right?
The wait at the top of the...
Guess that water's not deep enough.
How about nowhere? Is that deep enough?
Sorry, what?
We should go.
Cutting out there, Slate.
I had to adjust my headset there because it's kind of pinching my ears a bit. What were you saying?
Whole lot of...
Okay, so it gave me 20 arrows to be able to defeat that monster with. So I'm supposed to be able to defeat it with just those, as far as I understand from what that implies. So I'm going to go up to before I fight it, and then I'm going to save, and then I'm going to fight it, and use all 20 arrows. Arrows. Is it pronounced arrow?
Well, maybe it could be.
If it is,
From
then
Nebraska.
I will make sure to correct myself in the future and say arrow.
No, it isn't. Yeah, but it's my way's cooler. Okay, he gave you 50 arrows.
He gave me Primarchs. Baby, come back. Okay, I need the Gatekeeper bone arrows. And I'm gonna need to do sneak attacks. Okay, where is
I
it?
have a very full hard drive.
Okay, here it is. Sneak attack.
Use the arrow, brother. Through arrow we serve.
Now I'm on the maximum difficulty. So we're like, I have no idea if this will... Oh, I missed with one of them.
This dude's running at me.
So I used all of them.
Oh no, my arrows!
So let's hit him with these other ones. Grumite. So, oh, he died. There, he's dead.
I'm so fucking behind on the stream. I'm still watching him with arrows.
The gatekeeper is slain. Congratulations. The honor of taking the keys from his corpse is yours.
I already took the keys from the corpse.
The gatekeeper's dead. As soon as you get one of those doors unlocked, we can go in. They're calling to me from in there.
What are the gates of madness?
As soon as you get those doors unlocked, I'm going in.
Hooray! Beat the giant!
Take care.
Whoa.
So,
Now we can go.
That was
over
creepy how he
to
was right there behind me.
pity. Well,
We
you'll now
can
be able
get
to
back
enter the realm
Time
proper.
for
You'll notice
Coca-Cola.
there are two doors. One
Sponsor.
leads to the lands of mania, the other to dementia. Enter through either one. The lands are quite distinct, but both are Sheogorath's domains. You'll want to seek out Lord Sheogorath. I believe he has plans for you. Try not to disappoint him.
The gates of madness. What are they?
The doorways into the realm proper. You may enter through either one. Really, it depends on which aspect of the realm more suits your disposition. As I've said, all choices have consequences, but don't trouble yourself too much with your decision. All those that enter the realm are forever changed, but some believe it is for the better.
Can you hear the
A
game?
good portion of them, at least.
Can you hear the game?
a little bit.
'Cause I can see it on the screen like it's picking up the noise, so you can hear what he's saying, kind of.
Sort of.
It is, of course, the capital of the Shivering Isles. It is divided into Bliss, Crucible, and the Palace districts. He is the Prince of Madness, the ruler of the Shivering Isles. It is by his will that we exist in this place. He is our Lord and Master. You'll want to speak with him soon, as I believe he has plans for you. You will find him in New Sheoth, in his palace. It is best not to make Lord Sheogorath wait. His whims are fleeting, and should he decide you are no longer necessary, it would be to your detriment. You will enter soon, I imagine, through the gates of madness and into the lands of mania and dementia. It is the realm of Lord Sheogorath. It is what he wills it to be. The trees bloom according to his whim, and the wind blows at his command. Tread lightly in the Isles. It is not a place suited to all mortals, but I'm sure you'll do fine.
So there's two different places I can go into, and it's the same, but it's the same place. So it's like the same place, it's the same space, but with two places at the same time. Dementia and mania.
In the war.
So here's
The lands of dementia reflect the darker side of its residents. It is easy to get lost
so it's
among
literally
the tangle
called
of
demen-
roots growing out of the ground. If you wish to meet dementia's citizens, seek them out in Deepwallow or Felmore. I'm sure they'll welcome one such as you with open arms.
or there's mania.
The lands of mania are bright, vibrant, and full of color. You'll find its inhabitants reflect the land itself. If you wish to meet the residents of mania, you'll find them in the settlements of Hale and Highcross. Take care, though. Though the citizens and creatures of mania are colorful, they can often be quite deadly. I'm sure you can handle it, though. I live to serve.
Okay, so he just disappeared. So which sounds more appealing, dementia or mania?
Dementia.
Why? What about what's better about dementia than mania?
It sounds better. It just is. It just
It just works. I wonder if I can get in there somehow without going through the gate. It'd be funny. Or are there just invisible walls that are stopping me? So which one's this? Dementia. So you were thinking dementia. So what's worse about mania?
I don't fucking.
Then we're going into dementia. Blessings of dementia added. Door opened with key to dementia. So now my character has been blessed with dementia at this point in the storyline. So now is the rest of the storyline after this point even real?
That is the.
I've entered the Shivering Isles. I should seek out Sheogorath.
Hello.
Who was Sheogorath?
Sheogorath is the Daedric Prince of Madness.
The gatekeeper's dead. Those bones want out.
Is he cool?
Is what?
Is he cool?
Yes.
What's cool about it? It's cooler than.
What's cooler than being cool?
Let me ask you something.
Ice
What's cooler
cold.
than being cool. Being stone.
There's a camp up here. I don't know if it's a good thing.
I wonder. Jimmy has to reset his router.
We're gonna find out if this is a good thing. We found a camp. Oh, that's not good. Command humanoid.
Famous. A bad feeling about.
I'm running towards this guy. This guy, help me! Okay, what do I got? Gatekeeper arrow, I'll take that. Zealot hood, I'll take your stuff. And then, yeah, we'll take your stuff. And then I'll start getting a healing spell so I can heal myself. What's this guy found? Where's he going? Just standing right here. That's. You gonna?
We should.
Let's go.
Those bones want out.
Let's go. Come on, guy. Okay, he's not moving. So where do I need to go? Oh, really far away. So I will wait. It'll fully heal me. Then I'm going to get a spell called Sudiyashi. It's one I made. It's not weeb at all.
Sounds like some fucking 80s.
It's from Kendo. It means many feet.
Feet as in feet?
Feet. Like your foot.
Oh.
means like to. It's like
So Jimmy Hats is gonna love that one. He's got a foot fetish, right?
it's like to walk quickly. It's part of kendo. It's a kendo technique.
Oh, and you're the kendo master, aren't you?
I'm the kendo master. No. I'm only a sixth.
Well, you were playing Warhammer. I studied kendo.
I'm a 6th Q.
Hang on, let me stabilize my shock.
Found Zaselm's secret entrance. It needs a key. But I found the secret entrance to some place. What do we got down here? Zaselm. Oh no, these things are after me. I better use a spell or something.
Activate your trap card.
Okay, now it's under my control. So it should fight the other one. There, now they'll fight. And now I'll do the same thing to this one. There, now it's fine. Now this thing's totally safe for me to be around. There. It's my mangled flesh Atronak.
It's delicious.
Take some void essence. Just take the essence of its void.
Unless you're taking another kind of essence.
And then anytime this thing starts attacking me, all I have to do is just start controlling it again. And then it's fine. And if any more of them show up, I can just shoot them with it, and then they're under my control.
OP, please nerf.
And then while they're under my control, anything that starts hostiling, they'll start fighting them. So if any of them get out of my control, the other ones will start fighting that one. Oh, is this the island of suicide ghosts? It's kind of a rhetorical question.
There's suicide ghosts in this game?
There was an island there's an island in the Shivering Islands with a bunch of ghosts of the dead, and there are a bunch of people who died from suicide. The Hill of Suicides. Yeah, here they are. Here's a ghost. You can't speak with this restless soul. Yeah, all the people in dementia that commit suicide end up on this hill.
I wonder why that hill specific.
I don't know, something twisted that Shia Goroth came up with.
What a.
I mean, he's the Daedric god of like trickery and madness and deals.
Why is every god like a dick? Can't
Well,
be a god that does something.
There's all sorts of different Daedric princes, and they all do different things. And this whole game Oblivion is about one of the Daedric princes opening up a bunch of gates to Oblivion, which are the kind of opening up essentially portals to the realms of certain Daedric princes, and trying to invade Nirn.
Interesting. I'm not very well versed in Elder Scrolls lore.
And I mean, I was looking into this like during this this event, because there's different regions, right? Like there's Skyrim, which is probably what most people are familiar with, quite honestly. So during all these different regions, one of them where the Argonians are, apparently, this is something I was reading.
Yeah, I think they like survived it and pushed them back,
they
right?
pushed back and started invading.
I know about that. I saw the lore video.
Oh, really? Jeez, you have to ruin my fun there. Just kidding. So, what did I find? A mushroom tree? Or something over here. This place is really dark and depressing.
Isn't everything in this place dark and depressing?
No. Like in this game?
In this area, Shivering Isles.
Maybe in Dementia. New Sheogorath Graveyard. I'm kind of just exploring. I probably could have just quick traveled it, but it seems a lot better to do it. Activate Tombstone. May your spirit swim forever.
We just immediately die.
Lobgro Murgob died. We ate him and buried the bones here. Vien Brenius, noble but poor. And what did the last one say? Oh.
Oh, it's Jack Killer 1.
Helen the Deaf. She never heard it coming. Remember Endari. One day she will rise and take her vengeance. Vilval Talaram was thrown in this hole. Here lies Blaze Set, faster than the wind, dumber than a stump. Renesta lies here,
These names, dude.
covered in glory and dirt. Well, that was kind of fun.
We'll trip through the graveyard.
Probably has something later on. Looks like there's something over this way that's out of the way of my quest, so it's always fun to go do things out of order. Like,
Yeah,
no, I don't want to go that way.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this game. You get sidetracked with 2 billion side quests.
Found Deep Wallow.
Where's the shallow wallow?
There's a fire up there. Let's see what's up here. Oh, there's like some guy up here. On the top of like a castle.
Just some guy.
There's some guy on top of a castle and I'm fighting him. It sounds cool. Alright. Time to now dominate his mind. There, you now work for me.
Think dirty thoughts.
Just keep working for me, don't worry, you're fine. Wait, what are you stuck on? A chair? Okay. Don't worry. You just work for me. Okay, don't worry, you're completely fine. Exactly. Just keep doing this.
Just don't worry. Let me take
It just
care of
works.
It just works. Need to keep of that. It's like every time we say it just goes up.
It just works ticker. Maybe if I push him this way, he'll
Just
fall
works.
to his death. Okay. Just gotta push him just the right way to get him to fall down this hill. Yeah, that's not working. So what I'm going to do instead is this. Start paralyzing him. And then run.
Run away. Somehow, show isn't it with just us.
What's that?
Now I think this show is just us two.
The show is just us two?
Fuck, my mic keeps cutting out. I don't know why.
Because it's Brazilian.
Now it's my that's fucked.
Well, it's because it's Brazilian. If it wasn't a Brazilian mic.
Don't folk grow urgash. Scale
Yeah,
up,
because
son.
everything Brazil makes is top tier.
Watch your back.
Well, whenever you get tired, we can wrap this up. You know, because you're the young one, so you know when it's your bedtime, we can wrap this up for you. And then we can get up
Whenever you-
bright and early in the morning,
Down on that.
and we can finish those intercessors. So then we can work on more intercessors. So then we can work on more
Well, I
Primaris
certainly
Marines.
won't be getting up early.
Well, you don't have to get up early. You don't have to be a true dedicated fan to slate the Space Marines.
Yeah, who would, right?
Who would? Who would subscribe to a monthly tip jar on Patreon, or use
Someone with
the donation option on the Streamlabs link, which uses text-to-speech enabled options, or to do that Super
parents
Saiyan
didn't
thing.
Give me
What's that?
my parents didn't give me my allowance yet.
Holy. You should get new parents. Jeez.
Fucking this one's to my bitch mom who took away PlayStation.
Nice.
How may I serve?
Oh, you can serve. There's your Eldar
Oh,
there's your
hey.
Eldar titties.
I think I missed.
There's Jackaler's Eldar titties.
How may I
Yes.
serve?
And she wants to serve.
May God's blessings.
Yeah, that's right. You look total bitchy.
This is why the Dark Angels kicked me out.
You found New Sheoth Palace. Is this where I need to go? So how long have we been doing this one for now? About almost 4 hours. Well, we should wrap this one up, I think, maybe soon. Who's even watching? I'll have to reset the modem. Is Lieutenant Knives even showing up now? Like his router's been.
He's just gone.
I'm like he's been resetting that one for a
It's
while.
like, well, actually, because he lives in Australia, so his modem is all the way outside on fucking
How may I serve?
died.
That's what I mean. Like he's been resetting that for a while now.
Yeah. That's like I said, it's outside, ambushed by a fucking mutant kangaroos.
So you ready for Shia Gorath?
What?
You wanted to you were wanting to know if Shia Gorath was cool.
Yeah. Let's.
Here he is. Did he? What was that? Did you show up or did you? Okay, anyway. So here's Shia Gorath.
Always a pleasure.
Show me the money.
A new arrival! Shame about my gatekeeper. I'm so happy I could just tear out your intestines and strangle you with them. I suppose an introduction is in order. I'm Sheogora, Prince of Madness, and
More of a
other
pimp.
things.
So it seems it's not working for Lieutenant Knives there.
You've probably figured that out by now. Let's hope so.
Let's get an F
or
in
we're
the chat.
real
That's what he's telling me. F in the chat.
Out come the intestines. And I skip rope with them. But perhaps now's not the time. I can read it this far, farther than anyone else. Well done. Take this trinket of mine. Perhaps it will serve you well. Or look lovely on your corpse. I've been waiting for you. For someone like you. For someone other than you for some time. I need a champion, and you've got the job. Time to save the realm. Rescue the damsel. Slay the beast. Or die trying. Your help is required. A change is coming. Everything changes. Even Daedric princes. Especially Daedric princes. Daedra are the embodiment of change and permanency. I'm no different, except in the ways that I am. A grey march is coming, and you're going to stop it. The details aren't important, at least not right now. Eternity is on a rather tight deadline. We'll get back to that later. Now, you run an errand for me. An important one, of course. Anything I tell you to do is important. My realm, my rules. You're going to Zedilian, one of my favorite spots in the Isles. It's a little place I used to take care of unwanted visitors. And some are more unwanted than others. The gatekeeper takes care of most of the unwanted, but he's dead. We'll have to remedy that soon as well. Anyway, there are those that have other ways into my realm, and they're on the move. We don't want them here. Trust me. So, you're going to get Zedilian up and running. Here's a little book to tell you how. And the Attenuator of Judgment. You'll need that too. Of course, you can always get more details from Haskell. He's a detail-oriented type of person. A big help. And a snappy dresser. Now, get going, before I change my mind. Or my mind changes me. You can go now. Run along, Scoot.
And I think I'm going to wrap this up here.